Is Noti out that fast? There's no fucking way. Are you guys from the Discord or is that the fucking Noti team? If that's people from notification, I've been live for 40 seconds. Like, I've never had a notification go out that fast. Jerry DeBerry for the 3,000 bits. This is a W song? It is. It is a W song. And thank you for the 3,000 bits, dude. Holy shit. We were all waiting. No shot. No one. Oh my god, y'all were all waiting? Damn, that might have been Discord Noti. It might have been Discord because Discord comes out quick. That was the actual Noti that just went out. Nah, but Jerry, thank you for the 3,400 bits. I knew Noti wouldn't go out that fast. That was fucking insane. Watch Mark Rober's new video. Dude. 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 Hello, everybody flooding in. How is everybody doing on this fine Sunday? You said to add, somebody said to add Mark Rober's new video. We are going to react to that one day. I'll see if we have time. I don't know if we're going to today, but I did add it to my watch later. I will actually queue it for just in case we do have time. I think we might. But hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this fine damn Sunday? It is a react day today. Big dubs in the chat for that. Beans for the sub. 6 Hobo for the sub. Not Joey for the sub. Godly for the 15 bits. Jerry for the 300 bits. I am a beta male on God. Why are you saying that? Also, thank you for the bits. Big reactions today. As promised, I've kind of made an agreement? An agreement? That's not a thing. I've made an agreement with my chat that every time a new Mrbeast video comes out, I will watch it with my chat. A Mrbeast video came out yesterday, so we're actually going to start with this video because it's a 2-minute video and it's just this little funny clip that I want to watch. Then we're going to watch the Mrbeast video. And then we're going to go into Murderer, One Punch, Killer, Sniper, and Gangster on how it feels to kill. Good Teen, kills neighbor stealing mail. This is an off-brand Darman video, Samir. I infiltrated Shrek Fest. How Dementia Villages work. 3 disturbing true dog horror stories. We might actually put that on the end because it's a scary video. And beating 5 scam arcade games with science by Mark Rober. Jake! Oh my god, Jake. Oh my god, Jake, bro. What the fuck?
Happy Rosh Hashanah for all the Jewish folks in chat.
It's Rosh Hashanah? Today? That's tomorrow. Is it today, too? Rosh Hashanah's tomorrow. But big dubs for the 10,000. Am I wrong? I'm Googling it. When is Rosh Hashanah? Oh, it starts September 25th and ends September 27th. Happy Rosh Hashanah for all the Jewish people in chat. And thank you, Jake, for the 10,000 bits. Monkey for the sub. Nate for the 300 bits. This costs 200 beans in my currency. Hope you're having a good Sunday. How's the Barbarian movie? Oh my god. Chat, do you guys want to hear how the Barbarian movie went? Oh my god, I completely forgot I saw that last night. Bravery for the 5 gifteds. It was awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm not going to spoil the movie. It was so bad. 2-inch was right. That movie sucked. That movie was, dude, it was so good. First off, it's a lie. On Google, it says the movie's an hour and 48 minutes. Barbarian is an hour and 10 minutes. It was the shortest horror movie I have ever seen in my entire life. Secondly, okay, if you don't know what Barbarian is, we watched the trailer for it. I fucking completely forgot about this. Oh my god. Jake, again, for the 10,000 bits. Kind of got off track here. Flynn for the sub. Glitch for the 5 gifteds. Or was that 10 gifteds? Oh my god. Glitch for the 10 gifted subs. Glitch Legacy for the 10 gifted subs. Bravery for the 5 gifted subs. Super Hot for the 5 gifted subs. Tway Tools for the sub. Jake for the 10,000 bits and the 300 bits. It starts, but it starts tonight. Okay. Purple for the 300 bits. Watched Barbarian last night. Watching it again. It was one of the suggested on the trailer stream. Yeah. You watched it last night and you're going to see it again in theaters? What the fuck? My calyx are sticking up at the back of my head. Nate for the 300 bets. It was terrible. Hard Stuck for the sub. Ezap for the 300 bets. Yeah, everybody's asking how the movie was. Reverb for the 760 bets. Even better that you're live. Big dubs. Coffee for the sub. Frosty and Bean 6 Hobo for the sub. Nate for the sub, or Nat for the sub. Dareal for the sub, and Bryant, I don't know how to say that, for the 300 bets. Missed a lot of your streams. Sorry. Wish me good luck going through a lot right now. I'm sorry you're going through a lot, but I hope I can help. I hope you can tune into the streams and I somewhat bring up the mood, if anything. Bravery for another 5 gifted subs. Why are there so many subs today? This was the trailer. Bravery, thank you for the 5 gifteds. Everybody for the gifteds, and Jake for the bets. Holy shit. Funny Bones for the 300 bets. Are you going to react to a Sneako reacting to you? Do you guys want me to react to Sneako reacting to me? Maybe. If I do, my mods are going to have to send me the clip segment where he does. Because I don't know where it is. It's only like a 10-minute thing, and he doesn't really even counter any of the points I said. I was in his stream typing to him when he was like on me. And he said I was like double backing. And then he did catch me in one point. Because I said I didn't compare him to Andrew Tate. But I did. But it was in the first 10 seconds of the video, and it wasn't the main point of the video, which was my point, but he kind of ignored that, but it's whatever. Easy! Oh my god, and I did the pain gauntlet yesterday!
Maybe you could also slip in a clip reaction at the end of the stream?
No, I'm not doing a track... Oh my god. Bro, no way Track Kid Henry's back here, bro. I'm not doing another track reaction. EZAP for the 11,000.
Everyone is donating, so I felt like
y'all want to see the welts on my back?
And the ink machine.
It's not. They're not that bad right now. They're on my upper back. I can't like.
I won't be able to stick around because I work from 12 to 8:30, but I'll stick my head in from time to time.
Let me show you guys a picture from last night, because most of them have gone away actually.
Hey Joe, I am in 8th grade and have take my first ever real exam to get into a HS tomorrow. Wish me luck.
Look at that. Look at that one right there. That one hurt the most. That was like a welt, dude. I only got shot like 6 times. I bitched out like a pussy. I literally bitched out like a pussy. You're going to see in the video. I start screaming. I'm going, oh! Oh! I start running away.
Brother.
Dude, it was so ass. It was so ass. The pain gauntlet was terrible. The dog collar was the worst. The dog collar, it got so bad I like couldn't talk right. 2-inch for the 3. What did I say, bro? The movie was shit. Yeah, literally. Stupid for the 300 bets. Beef for the 300 bets. Master for the 300 bets. Taking my first ever real exam to get into high school tomorrow. To get into high school, you don't need to, unless it's a private school, how are you taking an entrance exam in high school? Simply for the 300 bets. I've worked from 12 to 8:30, but I'll stick my head in from time to time. Big dubs. All right. This was the trailer for the movie. If you don't remember it, the trailer is basically 2 people overbooked at an Airbnb. And then like it hits the fan and it gets all creepy horror, right? The trailer was fucking amazing of this movie. Okay, Barbarian's trailer was the best trailer that we watched out of, I don't know, maybe 3 hours of watching trailers with my chat. Jungle for the 5 gifted subs. Big dub for that too. You missed my bets? Kyland, I got, sorry, there was a lot of subs in it, and I'm trying to talk about this. I spent $50 on G Fuel yesterday. Hope it was worth it. I'm poor now. Well, did you use code JOEB? Exclamation point G Fuel, code JOEB. 10% off. So you actually saved about $5 from me. You're welcome. Anyways, no, the trailer was great. And if you watched the trailer right here, it gets like scary, and like right after this point where the trailer cuts off, the movie actually got... Can I spoil the movie? I don't want to spoil the movie. No, I'm not going to spoil the movie. I'm not... why did I ask? If I want to spoil the movie for people that aren't going to even watch it. Can I spoil it? All right. If you're going to watch the movie, turn down your headset for like 10 seconds, okay? So I'm going to spoil the movie, and it's going to be like a 30... It's not a new Marvel movie, right? It's a fucking shitty, scary... It's a shitty, scary movie, okay? Turn down your headset for 30 seconds. Okay. Right after this scene, right here in the movie, a scary 7-foot-tall naked woman that is slightly deformed and has really saggy boobs smashes the guy's head in. She becomes the main horror figure of the show. And basically the plot is that a dude from the 1920s, like, raped a lot of women and had, like, a bunch of incestual kids with them. And eventually it became into that monster. And now that monster, it's like all it wants is to baby people. And so if you are nice to it and you let it, like, baby you and you, like, suck on its boobs, then it won't kill you. But if you don't, it'll smash your head in. That's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. It's the entire movie. And the trailer doesn't even mention that. And now that's why it was a good trailer, because it didn't really reveal a lot. But right when they kill this guy, the movie just hits shits the bed. What they could have done to make the movie better was, instead of having that dumbass fucking weird monster thing, all they had to do was, like, have some sort of, like, dark spirits, like, remaining in the house from all the bad things that happen there, and they control the house, and you have to get through the house to, like, get out of it. Like, that would have been so cool. But instead they have this weird fucking, like, 7-foot naked monster that, like, kills people. It was so dumb. Like, it literally wasn't scary. Like, it was so scary up until that point when they shine the flashlight on her, and it's just this, and she's going, Arrgh! And she fucking just smashes his head in. It's so bad. It was such a bad movie. As somebody who normally doesn't like horror movies, I enjoyed it. Okay, I can see that. It was entertaining, but it wasn't a good horror movie. It looked like they were trying to have a good horror movie, and then that was it. And there's a point in the movie where right when they kill that guy, it cuts to, like, a whole new character, and I was like, oh my god, that's so lit. They just spent 35 minutes building a story for a movie that isn't happening, and then I thought that the new scene was going to be the actual horror movie. You know what I mean? Like, they spend the first 30 minutes explaining this horror movie, and it just ends terribly, and then they just start a completely new horror movie that has nothing to do with the trailer in any way whatsoever. That would have been so cool. But they didn't do that. Instead, they kept with that dumbass fucking plot. Like, that's how bad it was, because I actually thought that they were just joking. Cooey for the Thridge bits. All right, now you can... well, the people that turn their audio off, now they can't turn it back up because they have no idea when I'm done explaining. We're done explaining! If you're muted me, I'm not spoiling it. Turn the audio back up. If I'm muted, turn me back up. Scarcore for the Thridge bits. Do you think Midsummer is a good horror movie? I've never seen it. Cooey for the Thridge bits. Turned my birthday off on Snap and nobody said happy birthday, just like you said. Exactly. I'm sorry that if people didn't say that to you, but happy late birthday. It's Mitt for the Thridge bits. I thought I was going to miss your stream. My toes curled in fear. Why? Happy for the 3,000 bits. Why, Joe? You just spoiled it for me. I literally said I was going to spoil the movie and to turn down your mic if you don't want to fucking hear the spoiler. Super hot. I would never do that for a Marvel movie, but a dumb, scary movie, like, most people aren't going to see it in theaters. Super hot for the Thridge bets. Words of inspiration. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. So don't take too long. Don't take too long at the closed door. You will miss one that has been opened. Big facts. Wig for the sub. Austin for the sub. W advice. Ease after the Thridge bets. It froze for me. What did you say about Bendy and the ink machine? Oh, I didn't even read that. I don't even know what game that is, bro. To be honest. 20 tools for the 5 bets. Haven't been to stream a bunch. Been grinding a lot in college. Well, welcome. Jungle, again, for the 5 gifted subs. All right, let's get into it. First video. This is a little extended clip from a TikTok that I saw. I just thought it was fucking insane.
You know, as the host of Easton Bow Hunting TV, I've had the opportunity, but it was an exciting ride all the way through. I'm reminded of the time I was on a brown bear hunt in Alaska and we got charged by a huge sow. Talk about a pucker factor? Well, that was one.
Let's go. Get out of here.
Sometimes we'll have...
Imagine that thing fucking rushing you. I don't know if I would have been able to fire. Like, they didn't actually shoot the bear, by the way. They shot a warning shot and it scared it. But, like, imagine you're just looking at these cute little bear cubs, and then out of nowhere, a 600-pound brown bear just fucking bum rushes you.
Well, that was one.
Let's go. Get out of here.
What would it have done? Did you see? That shit was determined. Determined. That motherfucker would have literally bit the shit out of him. They didn't shoot it, though.
Had that bear continued to charge, or had that shot in front of it not stop that bear, well, I may not be here right now talking about 10 years of eastern bow hunting.
I hope they didn't shoot the bear. Do you think they shot the bear? I don't think they did. And then they're laughing about it. All right, now let's get into the fucking Mrbeast video. Bears are so cute. Yeah, they'd also kill you. Wolf Sniper for the sub. Scarcore for the 300 bits. Oh, I already read that. All right, the Mrbeast video as promised. We got to start off with it. Surviving 100 days, or survive 100 days in circle, win $500,000.
I laid a giant circle in the middle of nowhere.
And this is a random subscriber. And if he stays in this circle for 100 days, I'll give him $500,000.
Step inside the circle and the 100-day counter will start. The timer is ticking. He has to survive in this circle for 100 days.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing yet. Crash!
I'm about to drop off a house.
This definitely gives me more confidence.
I bet you didn't know you could lift a house.
I'm perfectly fine in this scenario. If you give me a house, I'll just chill for 100 days, bro.
Great.
And that zero training. Wait, which one's the gas again?
Somebody just said about the bear, if dangerous, why friend-shaped? Like, bro. I feel like no one cares and I want to end it all. I have a date planned, so you'll probably never see me again. I want to say you make me laugh a lot. I'm going to kill myself October 2nd. No one will remember me. Dude, go find help. There is no point. Please, please, please listen to me. Even if life seems meaningless right now, it is temporary, okay? You might have a lot of problems going on. There's fucking spit on my camera. Even if there's a lot of problems going on in your life right now, it will get better. Suicide is a fucking complete fix, a permanent fix for a temporary problem. Go to a psychiatrist, go to your parents, go to a teacher, go to someone, and get help, okay? Please. Just not reaching out to anybody, not trying to get help, and just committing suicide. It's not the answer. Committing suicide is never the answer, okay? Go get help, please. I'm sorry you're going through shit right now, but it is temporary. It will not last forever. Wolf Sniper for the sub. Load for the 300 bits. Which finger do you think is the most important finger? Your thumbs? The fuck? If you're talking about 4 fingers, then your pointer. Or middle. Jungle for the 600 bits. Should I order Chili's? You're gonna DoorDash Chili's. Out of every restaurant you could DoorDash, you're gonna DoorDash Chili's. No. But back to that kid, bro. Yeah, no, suicide is not the answer. Literally. Yeah, please seek help. That's basically all I can say. I can't do anything. I don't know who you are. And I'm not a registered psychiatrist, but my answer or my advice to you is seek help. Back to this though. I'm not fucking leaving the circle. If you give me a house, I'm fine, right? Like, if I'm just sitting in the circle and it's this bare grass circle, yeah, I'm gonna be a bit pressed. But if I got a fucking toilet and a bed, I'm fine.
You know what, actually...
I might be a bit bored, but for $500,000, Yeah, I'll be fine 100 days. As long as I don't starve to death.
And inside this house is all the food, clothes, and supplies he needs to survive 100 days.
Oh no!
This could have been a lot worse.
Oh my god.
And this is Sean's family. I wanted to let you guys get one final goodbye in before he started the challenge.
No pain, no gain, Dad.
You guys will be here when I walk out of that circle with $500,000.
You guys will be here when I walk out of that circle with $500,000. And then I'm filing for divorce. I'm leaving the kids. And I'm moving to Aruba. And then I'm leaving all of you. Because I'll be rich. And you won't be. Because Mrbeast gives me the $500,000 post-tax. Okay? Post-tax. That means I keep $500,000. All right? Any other game show, I'm walking around, you know, maybe 300K, 280K. I'm walking out with $500,000. I'm fucking dipping on y'all. Bye.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Aww.
I'm gonna cry a little bit.
The video just started and it's already emotional. Good luck. $500,000 is on the line.
To be honest, it's a little emotional, but 300,000 calories, 100 days. I've got a plan. Get the food organized, clothing figured out, figure out a way to keep my mind entertained.
Oh, he doesn't get more food?
You know, if I walk out of that circle, I will regret it forever.
One night down, 99 to go.
They should have made it worse by not giving him a like large amount of like diverse food. They should have just given him like 900 cans of beefaroni.
Get organized.
All right, strategy session.
He only has beefaroni. Also, video sponsored by Chef Boyardee. And then that would pay for the video. And he has to struggle by only eating beefaroni for 100 days. That would be amazing.
Number one, I got
Jungle for the 600 bits. And Jasmine for the sub.
Figure out what I got, how much I got, and what I'm going to do to organize it.
This is all the food you're getting for the next 100 days. So if you eat all this in the first, let's say...
Why did you give him so many fucking olives?
Do to organize it.
This is all the food you're getting for the next 100 days. So
how many fucking olives does someone need? I'm not... What the fuck? I don't eat olives at all. Let alone, like, 7 cans of it.
So if you eat all this in the first, let's say, 50 days, you're done.
It looked like a lot more food until I started condensing it down.
Sean!
Hello.
We have over a dozen cameras monitoring his every move 24/7. If he steps on that red line, we will see it. What do you think the hardest part of this challenge will be?
Wait. Cameras 24/7 monitoring him? Is there a camera in the bathroom? I feel like that's not... I feel like there's definitely not a camera in the bathroom. Definitely not a camera in the bathroom. Also, that is kind of creepy. Or the bedroom. What if he's changing? Does he have to change in the bathroom? Sir Muck for the sub. Macy for the sub. EZAP for the 300 bets. For the guy talking about suicide, call 1-800-273-8255. It's suicide prevention hotline. Literally. I don't know if they're still in the stream. I didn't even look at their username. I was just looking at the message. But yeah, seek help.
Solo failure. No one beats me. I didn't get outplayed.
He's still talking to us, and we're outside the trailer.
Being in my own head.
Hey, Sean, I think they walked away.
God, I hate them. Because Chris dropped my house so perfectly, my shower doesn't drain. Huge shout out, Chris. Really appreciate 100 days of dealing with this.
It was cloudy, so I think it's a perfect day to get outside and try to plant some vegetables.
Oh, I gotta pay attention where I'm walking, because if I walk across that, game over. That red line is death. If I touch it, it's over. So I'm gonna take
Imagine he fucking trips. Imagine like day 98, bro trips on the tarp and falls over. Bro, nah, Jimmy would cut that shit out. Jimmy would cut that shit out.
Wood out back and create kind of like a secondary line. All right, now I got my beautiful circle.
Sean!
Come in.
How's it going, man?
Doing good.
Wait a minute. Is this a Cheerio? This is all you get for 100 days. You're wasting a Cheerio. All right,
wow, it's really stale.
I'm shocked at how fast Sean is developing a routine.
It is officially day 10. Sorry.
Did he fall asleep like that?
How fast Sean is developing a routine.
The fuck?
It is officially day 10. Sorry, I'm dressed like this. I just gave away a chocolate factory. Sean is nowhere.
When would this get hard? What day would this get unenjoyable? And does he have his phone? That's my question, right? Because if he has technology, No fucking problem in this challenge, right? I'm gonna be watching a fucking Markiplier Let's Play for like 45 fucking hours, right? I'm set, right? I'm fucking set. But, like, if I have no technology and all I have is the circle and the house, it's gonna be pretty fucking rough.
To be seen on these cameras. Sean, are you pooping?
What?
Day 50 would be the worst because you have to do another 50 days. That is true. The halfway point would be kind of sad.
Okay, he didn't run away.
Yeah.
Bro, how you doing?
100 days is what? Like 3.5 months? Who took for the sub? Bakuho for the sub.
All right.
Wait, so you're tracking your weight?
I'm weighing in every 7 days.
So you're trying to just be jacked by the end?
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of it, I'll be ripped and $500,000 richer.
Your wife's gonna love me. You see?
She ain't gonna be my wife after this, Jimmy. He looks directly into the camera. I plan on leaving her right after this challenge is over.
You seem to be doing really well. I'll see you in a month.
A month? I think he's kidding, but he's probably not.
I'm gonna try to build a garden today. I'm gonna try to replant it away from that crazy red line. One of the things I plan on doing, the money is to put my farm 100% on solar power. My farm will be like a giant Tesla. That's the dream. That's what we're trying to do at the homestead. Can't wait to get out and get
Cringe. Cringe. Bit cringe. Maybe blow the 500K on a fucking Lambo. Not have enough money to pay the insurance and then lose all the money.
money. And
For the first month, it'd be pretty cool, though.
I'm gonna go on a nice vacation for a while, I think.
Whoa, Jimmy just...
Nice vacation for a while. Nice vacation for a while, eh? Really? Away from your family? For how long? Forever?
just told me there's a tornado watch.
Are you gonna leave the circle for the severe weather? I'm from Oklahoma.
Whoa! There's no way that tarp
Yep,
is worth
that tarp's gone forever.
$500,000.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is it the money just gonna get fucking rained on?
Here it comes.
My poor money's blowing away.
That's fake. Do you think that's real money? No way he just put that shit in a cage.
My poor money's blowing away.
Okay, I'm going inside.
I have water peeing from the ceiling. My toilet won't flush because I'm guessing the tank out there is full of water from the rain leaking into it.
You guys see that gentleman behind us? He's been in that circle for 16 days.
Oh my god, the house starts flooding with poop. The house starts flooding with fucking shit.
That's longer than you went without eating, bald guy.
You didn't have to bring up that video.
Have you seen your second floor yet?
No, I've been trying to get up there.
It's a bit steep.
Hey, Jimmy, you're bald.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I feel like if I stay in here, they will bother each other and not me.
Since the boys are being rude, I'm gonna leave them trapped.
We want out!
I will bring the ladder back if you just apologize.
Boo! Tyler for the sub. I'm John for the 300 bits. I love Carl, but that was cringe as fuck. He made a Minecraft noise. I'm betting all my money on black and letting it ride. No, don't do that. Don't bet all your life savings on black. That's probably not going to go well. Track for the 300 bits. It's crazy that this took so long that Jimmy was also in the middle of filming 30 Days Without Eating. Yeah, while this video was filming, he filmed 30 Days Without Eating and his Charlie and the Chocolate Factory video while this was going on. Last time Mrbeast did this type of video, a marriage was created, but now a marriage will be ended. Literally.
I think we're ready to get out.
I want an apology.
I'm sorry you're bald. I'm sorry I called you bald.
Was it that hard?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he actually bald? I forgot they shaved his head.
It hurt.
So the boys made
plant
quite
for
the
the
mess of my house yesterday. My yard is now covered in glass. Very frustrating.
I'm worried this challenge might be getting to Sean.
Would you come into my house and screw with stuff?
I don't think so.
Oh, he just smacked me in the nuts.
I would just get so bored. What would you guys do? I'm assuming he can't have his phone. If you want me to be real, I'm assuming there has to be some ruling where he can't have his phone because he hasn't been seen with his phone. What the fuck would you do? Literally get yoked? Yeah, that's like, it's just like some prison workout type shit. You have nothing to do but work out.
How you doing, Chandler? scared. I would be too. We installed that Ferris wheel in 2 hours.
Get me down.
Johnny, to celebrate you being 25% done, we brought you a carnival so you can enjoy.
Dude, 25% done. You're a month in. Wait, when do you think he started this? In like June? If he started this shit in June, he wouldn't be done until September. That would be all summer. Like the entire... Imagine... Chat! To put it in perspective, the second you get done class, like, and it's your summer break, you go into this house and you don't leave until summer's over. Are you doing that? I feel like that changes the answer to a no. Because 100 days doesn't seem that bad, but in the perspective of it being longer than summer, that's fucked. Well, for 500 grand, yeah. For 500K, yeah. But I'm saying, like, most people probably wouldn't last.
The day.
This is awesome.
He can go outside, but he's alone. I feel like doing this when you're his age, it's better because, like, he's old. Or he's not old, but he's like a dad. If you did this when you're in, like, 18, 19, that would suck. Because then you just, like, miss an entire year of hanging out with anyone.
Nothing but net. Oh. Bruh.
Do you think Mrbeast will ever get to the point of doing a 365-day challenge? Like, do you ever think he would make a video, like, 5 years down the line of, like, having somebody live alone for a year? I feel like that would cause, like, insanity, and he would have to have some, like, legality thing with that, so I don't know. Nox for the sub, HND for the sub. Because having somebody alone for that period of time is, like, really bad. But, I mean, he is interacting with them slightly.
Oh, first throw! There we go!
This minigame isn't very fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm so terrified of heights. You're 25 days in, do you still think you're gonna make it the full 100?
I can't see why not.
This competition's a huge sacrifice. I only get so many summers with my kids, right before they're
It
gone.
is summer! Bro, so the kids' summer, they just don't have their dad for 3 months. Longer than that.
And out of the house. So that's tough.
That was every summer for me. That was every summer. That was every summer at the Bart house.
So I was organizing all my clothes, and as I was going through it, I started finding little notes from my daughter.
Well, not always. Sometimes I would go see my dad, but, you know, same thing. Divorced family.
I have 4 kids and a wife, and this will be the most alone I've been in 18 years. Rationing food, survival, is going to be rough. But if anything
There's no shot he runs out of food. Do you guys think he runs out of food? That's like 40 fucking loaves of bread.
Out of here, it's going to be the loneliness. I just don't want to think about it. All I know is Gordon Ramsay, he ain't nothing on me.
Because I only gave him 300,000 calories of food, Sean really had to think about how he rationed.
300,000 calories of food is 3,000 calories of food a day, right? That's enough food. Yeah. Oh, it's 300. Wait. No, it's 300. Yeah, it's 3,000 calories a day. That's like enough. That's like more than enough.
Which led to some pretty interesting choices.
So this may be my first bad one. It's just a bunch of leftovers foiled for safety.
It's disgusting!
Very cabbagey. There's a camera above me. I'm not sleeping naked during this 100-day challenge. Jimmy, just know I did that for you, just to spare you from my nakedness.
Oh, butt-ass naked just sprawls out right in front of the camera. Jimmy just checks on it randomly.
This morning I heard, hey, Sean, there's a spider in your bed. My bed is now flipped over. I'm leaving the circle. This is my last day.
You know you've been here a long time when living in...
That's where you call it quits. A month in, there's a spider in the bed. You just leave the circle immediately.
Inside of a circle in a Mrbeast video seems normal.
Day 39. It's Father's Day. I kept waking up thinking I was home. Really missing my family. It's gonna be a tough day.
And what Sean didn't know is that I brought his family to the circle to surprise him for Father's Day.
Sean, I have a present for you.
Oh, yeah?
Happy Father's Day.
Daddy.
Almost makes me feel bad for trapping him in here. They didn't really console with me. They just brought a present.
Don't you worry, Jimmy. He's going to leave his family after this challenge.
And I'm not about to tell this little girl she can't give her dad a present, so I caved, and here you go. Oh, okay, I approve
Oh
this
my
gift.
gosh.
Not only did they give you a gift, but they also get to spend the next 24 hours with you.
No way. You guys are gonna be so bored.
Are those my drawings on the fridge?
Yeah, those are your drawings on the fridge.
No way. You get to spend 24 hours with me? So this is the shithole. Jimmy's bathroom actually doesn't work, so I squat over this hole that I dug and poop in it. Feel free to use it if you need to.
Nice. I didn't think he would keep these.
This is the refrigerator. Tonight we're going to be having cabbage and olives for dinner.
Yeah. Oh, it's the wife.
This is the corner where I sit and cry. This is the corner where I sit and cry myself to sleep. And then this is the happy corner where I plot what I'm going to do with all the money, and I'm going to leave you guys and never see you guys again.
Oh, it's the wife.
It had nearly been a month since Sean saw his family, so I decided to give them some privacy until the next day.
Sneako made a video of you? No, he didn't. He reacted to my video for like 10 minutes. Oh, he did. Have you ever seen male bird? No shot. Bro, he reacted to 4 minutes of my 20-minute video and made an entire video about it. And half of this is the fucking premiere. What is this going to be, a 10-minute video? Do you guys want to watch it after? You guys want to watch it after? He already defended himself with saying, I'll watch that shit after. That's fucking hilarious. That's actually fucking hilarious. All right, remind me to watch that after. Hold up, I'll cue it. I don't want to watch it while it's premiering because then you can't fast forward or rewind and shit. Women are birds. That's a good picture of me, though. It's a good picture of me. I never said you fell off, though. So, bro shit on me for clickbaiting my title saying Andrew Tate's main disciple and then put in quotations, you fell off. This was the stream where he reacted to my video for like 5 minutes.
Just like...
Wait, where is it? Where he just leaves. Wait. Now we gotta pause. Now we gotta pause for a second. He just, like, leaves my shit. Like, almost immediately. When I say a good point.
Yes! Yes.
So, don't women typically want to...
Alright. Hold up.
My God, bro. Doesn't that place the man...
Like, it doesn't bother me that much. Yo, and I get mad about everything. A woman says that they're the prize and men are for only money. Like, yeah, they're a fucking bitch. But, like, that's not all women. That's just, like, these two women.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah. Yes! Yes.
So, don't women typically want to...
Says literally nothing, clicks off the video. Alright. I say a genuinely solid point. Just dead silence, clicks off the video. Yo, to be fair, he had some good points when I was literally typing in his chat and he was like shitting on me. And like I was like, bro, like I think he thought that I hated him, and I was like, I don't hate you. Like, I didn't even hate Tate. I was just like, I think a lot of your points are fucking dumb. And then like I said I didn't talk about him and Tate in correlation in the video. I did. That's my bad. But my point was that it's not the main point of the video. And he watched 4 minutes of my video and then makes a whole YouTube video in response in which he doesn't talk about any of the points that I make other than me saying that he's clout chasing off of Tate. And then he just says I'm clout chasing off of him, which makes no sense because this is what I've been doing since the start of my career. I'm not clout chasing off of him. It's what every YouTuber does. It's what, in fact, he does as well. When he gets off on like all of these fucking podcasts with train wrecks about the gambling and all this shit, it's just getting money and views off of drama. That's what every fucking person in the streaming world does. Like, it's not like that's what didn't get me. Like, I'll watch the video, but I guarantee you, I don't guarantee you. I'll watch this video when we're done the Mrbeast one, but he is definitely going to cut out that clip where he just skips the video right at the end when I make a genuinely solid point. One of the first solid points I make, and I make many more after that in the video that he didn't finish, doesn't rebut it, is dead silent, and then just clicks off the video, and then goes to something else. Doesn't make sense in that regard, right? Taco for the sub, Strike for the 500 bits. I saw a Sneako fan page say comment Joe L after you made a good point in your video. Yeah. No, there's been a bunch of TikToks of him clipping that about me, and it has a lot of likes, but then all the comments are like, Joe was right, though. So it's, like, funny as shit. Nah, but, like, I related, it is dumb that I related, like, Tate and him together in the title, but it was literally to get people to click on the video. I mean, that's what you do in YouTube. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, bro, like, you teach the same shit. Like, your whole course is about getting views. And then you're shitting on me for getting views. Doesn't make sense.
Must be nice to be able to walk out of the red circle.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, Jimmy. That was the best.
It's a new day, and Ryan is here, who traveled across America to give me this penny.
Hey guys.
Sean, I'm coming in.
Come on in.
Do you know what he's carrying?
A penny.
Do you know why he's
We're watching one of his videos later at the Shrek Fest.
this penny?
My kids told me all about this.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm going to give it to you for entertainment.
Really?
Here you go.
Tomorrow's day number 50, and we have a big surprise for him, but don't tell him, okay?
Okay. Okay. All right, later, Sean. It is officially day 50 of Sean surviving in the circle, and I invited some of my YouTube friends to celebrate this special moment.
I have no idea who either of these two are other than Ryan.
It's us, his YouTube friends.
I need a break.
Sean, what day is it?
50?
Exactly. In front of you is $100,000 in cash, and if you get out right now, I'll let you keep it.
No.
What? Why?
100 grand? I could just chill here and get another 400.
All right, what if it was like 150 grand? Would it still be a no?
I think like above.
What amount would you leave for? Mr. Who's the Boss? Is that this guy? This guy looks familiar. I have no idea who this guy is, but I also don't know him. Like for at 50 days in, how much for me to walk out? It would probably be like at least 400. I mean, like you're halfway through. I'm not going to leave out for a fifth of the money.
400, I would think.
You're crazy. 400 grand? Okay, well, in case you did say yes, I invited a marching band. Bring in the marching band! 50 days. Do you want to know what the best part about this is? I paid them to be here all night. Good luck.
Oh.
For the first 50 days, I wanted to see if Sean could make it.
I've done this, right? I've done 50 days.
For the last half of this challenge, we have some pretty crazy stuff planned.
This is probably something you'll never see.
Oh my God! Oh.
Dude, they're gonna break his house? They're gonna try and get him to quit?
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna end like this. July 4th, day 54. Happy birthday, America.
You guys ready? They're lighting them. They're lighting them.
Oh, dude, he is there on the 4th of July. So when did he start? If the 4th of July is like, what, 51 days in? When did he start the challenge? Strikes for the 500 bets. I saw Sneak. Oh, I already read that. Drain for the 7. July 4th, he started. Or July 4th is 51 days in. So he started May 28th. Yeah, like May 28th, around late May. Dude, late May, he ends in what, August? That would suck. And then now it's 4th of July, he's alone. They're gonna fucking light fireworks and shoot it into his house. They start throwing quarter sticks of dynamite at his house.
Go, go.
The house sets on fire.
What if he got out right now?
You gotta watch out for the circle.
No, it's not. Get cover. Bro, I just bought random fireworks. I didn't know they were that crazy.
Why is he standing right next to it?
Cease fire! Cease fire! I can't even see! Stop!
Is that a good show or what?
Yeah, honestly, we should become firework experts.
Yeah, dude, I basically am.
All right, Sean. More importantly, it is now July 5th, which means we need to leave.
Yeah.
No more fireworks.
We're not going to celebrate anything on July 5th.
Okay, thank you. I'm a little terrified of what Jimmy comes up with next.
Did you say you're terrified of what I'm going to come up with next?
Yes.
Do you want me to just leave you alone for a month?
No, that'd be even worse.
Okay, see you in a month.
Oh, no.
Oh, do they actually leave him for a fucking month?
That's like almost all the days that are left.
Here's the aftermath. There's multiple times where I was way too close to the edge.
You gotta watch out for the circle.
So I'm thinking about digging a moat.
And if Jimmy's really not coming back for 30 days, I should have an entire moat built by the time he gets back. Today I ate a can of mixed vegetables and a can of turkey, and I didn't even heat it up.
Food is going to be an issue.
He ate canned turkey and it was cold? Ew, bro. My God. Oh, he is running out of food, dude. He has, like, nothing.
Can of mixed vegetables and a can of turkey. I didn't even heat it up.
Food is going to be an issue.
This is meat. And it smells.
Oh, it's rotten.
I've kind of tapped out the things to do inside this.
Nah, you got like a 24-pack of muscle milk. You're chilling. You're chilling.
Foot circle.
I dug a moat, made a garden, made a fire pit, which is too hot to use. Made like a fence around the back and made a hammock. So I'm just here existing. I don't feel like doing really anything. So I'm just going to sleep.
I feel like that's what I would do. I would just sleep all day. I would be like hibernating like a fucking bear. It would get to the point where I like sleep through whole days and I wake up in a daze not knowing what day or week it is. Dude, that's what I feel like. That's like, it's the surefire way to lose your mind, but it also just speeds. You're like warping through time if you just sleep all day. So depression, yes.
Sean's house, and I haven't been there in 30 days. Let's see if he's still alive. Just kidding, I check in on the cameras every single day. I know he's alive. Looks like he dug a moat around the circle. Let's see how he's doing. Hey, buddy. Hey! Did you miss me?
Yes.
He throws a brick through the window.
It's like, I'm seriously shaking.
You're that excited to see us?
No, definitely.
Wow.
I had no idea that not visiting Sean for 30 days would affect him this much.
Oh.
You do look much thinner. Did you lose weight?
I'm 22 pounds down.
Wow. We've done a lot.
He lost 22 pounds in 80 days.
You last saw me.
He started May 14th. Okay. He's after the 300 bets.
And this is my storm window. And I sit here and watch the storm come in and listen to the lightning.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Things are about to start ramping up. The last 10 days are going to be crazy.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Honestly, I thought the 30-day challenge was kind of like my hard challenge, but it sounds like he's not done with me, which is a little concerning.
Sean, what's the best way to cut a cake in half?
With a knife?
Okay. What's the best way to cut a house in half?
Oh, shoot.
Look, he keeps checking all the windows to see if we're going to cut the house in half. Look at that.
What if they kill him?
Until I return tomorrow.
So I was calling Jimmy's bluff on this, but then I just look outside.
I need you to cut it in half and get rid of that half.
They're legit gonna cut my
Bro.
I just learned how to drive this 5 minutes ago.
God, I just want to tell you that it's only going to get harder.
That's what I'm worried about.
No. Yeah, but how's he gonna sleep now with half the house fucking gone?
Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't think this would actually work.
Oh my God. You're good.
Oh my God. Yes. In a couple of days, we may or may not just burn the house down. If I do anything, I'll let you know beforehand.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
That was a rough day. It's 9 days to go at this point. I don't even care. I don't even talk about how long I've been here.
Well played, Jimmy. Well played. I'm staying.
So it's officially hotter in my room than it is outside at this point.
Sean, I will give you $250,000 if you get out right now.
That is not worth. He's like 9 days left. Michelle for the sub, Fishy for the sub. 9 days left for fucking $250K less? Bro, I'm gonna just sit through that bitch.
No, it's hot. I want to give you a way out.
Terrible fucking offer. What is this, deal or no deal, Jimmy? Jesus Christ.
100 degrees today, but I think I'd rather die than give up on this challenge at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was all. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh.
He said he would rather die than give up on this challenge. I don't know about that one. I'd probably rather give up than fucking die.
I give you guys full permission to go full idiot mode.
Charge!
Bro, they're just gonna break his shit.
Don't worry about it.
Chandler must be here.
Oh, no.
I think I should go check on what they're doing.
What? Over there?
Yeah. These windows are kind of useless.
Yeah, but nothing hurts you more than emotional damage.
Wow.
Sean is dumb.
Thanks for the entertainment, boys. See you tomorrow. I guess they're giving up.
I'm setting the house on fire the last day, no lie. I'm setting the house on fire. Regardless of what Jimmy says is allowed or isn't allowed, I'm setting the house on fire. Like, immediately. Like, immediately. Bobby Boy is spamming Sneako better, Sneako better. Bro, I don't care. I'll react to his shit. He'll react to mine. At the end of the day, I don't hate Sneako. I think a lot of his points are dumb. He thinks a lot of my points are dumb. Who fucking cares?
Here they come to get their fancy cameras. This is probably something you'll never see on the YouTube side.
And now the circle is surrounded by speakers.
The worst part is it stops every once in a while. It goes, and then it kicks right back on.
This really isn't that bad.
Maybe I knock
like, it'd be
them all
annoying,
over flat,
but like...
Fill the speaker with water. If I never eat processed food again, I think I might be okay. Hot. Oh my God, hot.
All right, do you all see that house over there?
Nah! I'm killing one of them. I'm killing one. Dude, if you got me in... Dude, I'm a Home Alone for fucking 96 days, and they send clowns after me. I'm gonna think that I'm in some fucking horror movie. I'm just gonna kill one of them.
I want you to surround it in a circle and say nothing.
A-Bird from 300 bits.
Should I be scared?
What the?
Right,
oh, and he's holding a
clown.
sledgehammer? Bro, I'm fucking tackling him.
Nod your head if you can hear me. Okay, I'll give you all $1,000 each if you stay all night.
Wait, I'll give you $2,000 if you don't.
There's like 11 of them.
Oh, there's 11 of them? Oh my goodness.
I'll see you tomorrow.
They're just gonna stand there for fucking 8 hours?
Well, guess what?
And he's playing against himself in chess? He's lost it. He's lost it.
Well, guess what? There's still clowns out here. A little extra security there.
You have less than 24 hours left in this circle, so we're gonna destroy your house with a wrecking ball to make it harder.
What?
Chris! What? Tear down the house. All right. Oh, God. And while Chris is destroying the house, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of the video, Venmo. Yeah.
Ugh. 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 I mean, I have sponsors in my videos too, but I'm gonna skip through other people's sponsors. No fucking cap.
I'm gonna make
no cap. I always watch a Joe Bart sponsor.
$500,000.
Skipping the others.
Good night. Can you guys see the timer?
There it is, right there. Haven't seen them in a long time. Emotions are hitting me pretty heavy right now.
Money's the thing we trade our life for. Giving up a third of a year of my life for $500,000. Make sure you're
I mean,
trading
that's
your life
worth.
for things that are worth it.
Third of your life for a $500,000. What would that equate to every year? That's like a $2 million salary. He basically just made the equivalent of a $2 million salary.
How you feeling?
I'm so ready to get out of here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you mind staying in this room while I set up the surprise?
I'm not leaving this room. I'm not risking getting out.
Okay.
It's got to be minutes now. I hear people outside. You can just hear it, just that background noise of 100 people talking.
We're gonna blow up your house with propane.
Something's happening.
Everybody, it's time. Give me a countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
He immediately hands his wife divorce papers.
3, 2,
Oh my gosh.
come on out.
What song is this?
It has officially been 100 days. Step on the red line.
Are you sure?
It has been 100 days.
Okay.
We were lying. You gotta keep track of time yourself. You get nothing. Video over.
Let's go.
That's the fake money, though. All right, that was a good video. That was a good video. Do we watch the Sneako vid now? Oh, God. Oh, God. Ready to watch the Sneako vids?
And even like...
Is it done premiering? It is. It's an 18-minute video on me talking for 4 minutes. How? Is this just a stream clip cut? Is this no editing? This is literally just a cut and paste of the entire start to end from when he fucking skips. Dude, he literally didn't edit it at all. Sneako speaks for this generation. W Sneako for giving thoughtful answers. I wish Sneako using this method instead of insulting people. W improvement.
It's me reacting.
Oh shit! This is me reacting. This is Sneako. Well, Sneako was reacting to me reacting to Sneako reacting to a video. Now this is me reacting to Sneako reacting to my video reacting to Sneako reacting to a video. Okay, so now we're getting into kind of an Inception type thing here. It's kind of a fifth. Yeah, it's a reactception going on, right? I'm reacting to Sneako, who's reacting to me, reacting to Sneako reacting to a video, okay? So now it's getting very tiered here. It's getting very tiered.
To him reacting to me reacting. I'm making the same face in that right corner that I'm making right now.
The woman is the prize. What would that make the man?
Oh, fuck. Should I move my camera over so you can see me? I'm going to be so low res, because this is like 4 in. I gotta move over. I literally have there's 2 of me and 2 of him. What if this keeps going? Where are we gonna put our face cams? Eventually it'll just be full. It'll be like a wall of me on the top and a wall of him on the bottom. All right.
A piece of worthless wallet. They don't care. I don't know. Just give me your money.
The wallet.
And if you say
I mean, this is like 20s. Yeah, he already defended himself with saying, if you think I pre-recorded this. It's 22 seconds into the video. You could have just watched the first 30.
Okay, it's 20 seconds because that was edited as the intro. And actually, no, I didn't pre-record this. I got it right. It dropped while I was streaming that day.
Seconds and guessed what they were gonna say.
This just dropped. You're stupid for thinking it's 20 seconds in the video because you can hear the intro, you can hear the sound effects. It dropped while I was streaming.
Oh, fair point. Fair point. It wasn't really at all the main point of the video. It was just a little side comment there, you know. That's fine. You didn't pre-record the video. I was just giving a little personal point on whether or not you did pre-record it. If I was wrong, I was wrong. Fair point. You're right there. I think it dropped while he streams. Okay.
Typically seen as the prize, the man or...
Alright, yeah, I'm not... It's just... This is not even like an edit. It's just a reaction to me.
Your shit isn't edited either. What? It is edited. It is... This was like an hour-long reaction edited to 19 minutes. And I have fucking solid points, bro. Oh my god. Oh my... And dude, he watches like 4 minutes of it. It's an 18-minute video of him just talking.
I don't want to watch it.
It's a reaction to me, but it's just me... That's what you two go... Yeah, like, literally, he's just reacting to my comments because he doesn't want to react to the video. Because if he reacts to my comments, he could just defend himself and say that he's self-made rather than reacting to the actual video and giving fucking solid counterpoints.
The prize, the man or...
Look at... and now they're going to say that I'm scared, that I don't want to watch it. Is it a hate video? There's other stuff...
It's not a hate video! I don't hate you! I don't hate you! I could not give a fuck. I don't hate I don't really hate anybody on fucking social media, bro. I don't hate you. I react to everybody on both fucking political sides. This isn't political. This is me reacting to you giving shitty fucking points. I do it with people on both political sides.
Stuff I want to watch, man.
It's just coincidental that I'm doing it to you and Tate recently because that's kind of been the hype. You are the hype, admittedly. Congratulations.
Skip. Okay, I'll watch up until 2 minutes. I'll watch.
What? And then you make an 18-minute video? 2 minutes? 2 minutes into the vid? And then you're going to make an assumption about the entire video's contents? 2 minutes in? 2 minutes?
Up until 2 minutes so that people don't say I'm scared.
That is being scared. Because I'm not going to get into anything in 2 minutes. 2 minutes if it's like a fucking shitty TED Talk, then I'd be like, yeah, that shit's fucking mad boring. But like, what? At least go to the G Fuel ad. You don't have to watch it, but it's 10 minutes in. That's halfway through the vid.
Face, of course, of the prize.
The woman.
Okay, I wouldn't say a woman says they're the prize because they're like sexist beings. A woman says they're the prize because of social standards that have been put in place since, like, the 1600s. And naturally, And in nature, women are the prize. That's not women being cocky. That's how it is. That's how nature...
No, man's the prize. If women think that they're...
No, because I give you a point right after that about every fucking goddamn animal, and then you don't respond to it. In birds, in every other fucking set of nature, women are the prize. Because the men have to have all these cool fucking wings and beaks, and they have to have decent calls, and they puff out their chests a certain way, and it's all these genetically built things for men because they fight for the women. Female birds are like just base. Like, they all look like the same, but the men fight for the women, and the women choose the men in nature.
They're the prize, then they will walk all over you. She needs to admire, and she needs to look up to you. She needs to respect you.
That's facts, and that's facts. You're right. You're right. Women should respect men. That is fucking straight up facts. But, like, dude, Sneako is, it's actually props to him. And if this ever becomes into a video, or Sneako ever watches this, bro, like, you are a good speaker. But, like, you do the same shit that, like, political people do. You get asked a question, or a point is brought up, and you kind of dilute the point into your other, like, segment to help your own agenda without ever answering or rebutting the point that was made to begin with, right? And it still works. Like, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, but, like, you're ignoring what I said, right? Like, you're ignoring what I said. You're giving something that's kind of in relation, and it's facts, but then it makes people forget, like, oh, he just didn't even respond to what the fuck I just said. He just, like, moved on. K-Bond for the sub. Glitch for the 1,000 bits. You doing okay today? Yeah, I'm chilling. I love vampires for the sub. And again, bro, like, I don't hate him. Like, I don't know why he's assuming that I hate him. I understand it because a lot of people shit on him. I saw his reaction to Ryan Beard making, like, a fucking hour-long debunking of Sneako. I'm not gonna do that shit. I don't debunk people. I watch your video, and I give my general fucking opinion on your shit. If I disagree with it, I fucking disagree with it. There is shit in that video that I agree with you on. You watch 2 minutes of my fucking video, and then when I make a solid point, you just leave the video. So there's no point in you even fucking reacting to my shit in the first place if you're not going to actually give it a chance, just like I gave your shit a chance.
She needs to think that you're better. You're the prize.
I'm not doing it for clout. Like, yeah, I titled my video for views. So do you. You titled this video fucking hater joins Sneako's live and gets pressed. I wasn't pressed.
Goes down. She needs to want to be with you if she's the prize and the relationship doesn't work.
I know it's different now, but look at Ruben for the 500 bits. Nothing better than watching Joe's stream in the bathroom at Denny's. You're a fucking menace. Emerald for the sub. V Ruby for the 300 bits. I was dumped just before your stream. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. F in the chat. Thank you for cheering me up. You're honestly the best without even trying. You make so many people happy without even realizing. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. Sayor for the sub. Cool boy for the 300 bits. Emily for the sub. A-Bird. V Ruby for the sub. That's all I missed. Well, I'm not trying to be that guy. Look at fucking birds. Have you ever seen male birds? Male birds are always, dude, in like the Amazon forest, male birds have the cool feathers and all that, and the women birds are brown. And like, does he have like, why is his video, like, why is this shit so laggy? Because my video isn't this laggy, but like, he's watching my shit, and it's just, like, pausing every 4 seconds. Mushy. And, like, no feathers, nothing on him. Like, when he was watching this, it was just fucking lagging out the ass.
Great take.
Like, no cool beaks. They're just a bird. The women choose the men.
They're just a bird.
In almost every fucking scenario
Skip chat.
In nature.
Okay.
That's how the seal.
You chatting right now, bro.
Fucking any, but like, you're not, but like, yo, chat, skip, though? Like, me actually giving a solid point. Yo, chat, skip, though? Like, no lie, skip, though? Like, yeah, nah, this shit ain't worth it, bro. I said we skip, though? Okay.
Ooh, the women for sure.
All right, see, look at that. Too many reaction screens, all right?
That's fair!
Women are birds.
That's fair! You are right. There's 4 cams going on right now. I'm in the top, I'm also in the bottom. I'm in the top left and top right. You're in the bottom left and bottom right. It is a fact. Yeah, you're right. That there's too much shit going on right now. But still.
Think about it. Don't mean to be that guy, but look at a bird. Look at a bird.
a key sign that someone has no factual point that they could rebut your argument with. They make fun of how you sound. You ever been in an argument with someone and you say something right and they just repeat exactly what you said in a dumb voice to try and make you seem stupid, but in reality they made themselves seem stupid because they didn't actually say anything. They just repeated what I said in a dumb voice to make it sound stupid, even though what I said doesn't really in any way sound stupid. I gave a factual point about animals in relation to men being the non-prizes and women being the prizes, right? Like I gave a solid point there, and then you just repeated exactly what I said in a dumb voice, and then didn't say anything.
The woman.
Now I don't think again, this is not me hating you. I know you're gonna think, oh my god, he hates me. I don't hate you, but that was dumb. Like that's not. Like you didn't respond to me.
Bird, but
women should be cocky about it. Respond to it. Respond to it. Give a counterpoint. I don't care if you think that I sound dumb or that oh, the point is just fucking drawn out and not entertaining. It's a solid point. In nature, men fight for women. That's how it is. I'm not saying that women should be cocky about it, but I was rebutting your point instead of just being instead like you are, instead of fucking answering my question in any way, shape, or form, you just fucking repeat me.
They laugh at us. Ha ha! Give me your money, wallet. Ha ha! I'm the prize.
Nah, I really feel like this is him, dude. Okay, did he start blowing up after Andrew Tate? Because this is the whole fucking. This is where he grabs on, right? Because later in the video, I'm going to say I didn't relate him to Andrew Tate because I don't remember saying this, right? But my general point still stands that this video that he only watched 2 minutes of is not relating him to Tate. The title is about Tate. I do mention a correlation point of him and Tate, but that was kind of in the video, it's just me relating a point to him. I didn't know that he's been doing YouTube for 8 years. I'm not in the YouTube scene that much. Somebody sent me these videos that I've reacted to of him. And he's right that he has had clout before Tate did. He had more clout before Tate got bigger than he did. But my point still stands. This video was not about you and Tate. It was just for clicks to get that fucking people to watch the video in which the title was related that way. Because this just doesn't even seem like this seems like he's forcing it. It seems like I feel like he honestly just does.
Okay.
He goes and grabs the plaque. He's going to show the plaque.
Like,
oh, you have a mill plaque. Cool. You got it before. I know you did. You have been. I've been on social media for 2 years. You are way bigger than me. You are more famous. You are more clouded than I am. That is facts. But yeah, my point was wrong there. You're right. Okay, I'll give him that. That point was stupid. You do have a million plaque. You've had 1 million followers. You have had subs before Tate. That was a dumb fucking point, right? I'll admit where I'm wrong. That was a stupid fucking point, right? But you just nail in on that. He does it, and I know he's going to zone in on that later in this video because he did when I was commenting. And it's just that's going to be the center point of this video. Instead of him actually reacting to anything that I fucking said, it's going to be him zoning in on that one point of me relating him to Tate. Doesn't care that much. But he's, acting like he cares. You know what I mean? Like some of my TikToks, but a whole 27-minute video.
oh my. All right. Tifu.
Good one. Good one. I'm blonde and white. Good one. Tifu.
Skip, or are we just
good one? That was hilarious. What a good relation. That's also not an insult. Tifu's pretty sexy.
Giving too much free clout away? Chat, we up. So everyone, every single day, and am I exaggerating right now? Every single day, people watch my stream. There's another.
This is about where I joined the stream because my mods were like, "Sneako's reacting to you. Sneako's reacting to you."
One of these videos, another one every day. Most of them are from white guys, to be honest. It's usually like a white guy who gets triggered that I'm talking about the stuff I talk about.
I'm like not triggered though. Like in any way. Like I don't care. Like I make fun of you and like I'll raise my voice and shit, but it's just because I think the point's dumb. Like I'm not actually triggered. Like if I didn't, dude, and this is me being real. Like if I didn't do social media, I would watch your video. I'd be like, well, that's a stupid fucking point. And then I would throw my phone and I'd be like, I'm just not going to watch that. But since I'm doing social media, people are telling me to react to it. I'm going to fucking react to your video. I'm going to give it a shot, right?
You're all saying skip. Yeah, but I won't watch your stuff. You don't have to watch my videos. There's a reason they're making a video about it. It's because I'm up. Like, I'm up.
Yeah. Just like when you got on stream with Trainwrecks and got on drama in relation to Twitch, in which you're not even on that platform. You're a YouTube streamer. You got involved in Gamba content on Twitch. I'm not talking about like the essay cases and all that. I'm saying like you were literally talking for like an hour about gambling on Twitch when that has nothing to do with you. It's just like, it's like getting in drama that's going to gain views, right? It's the same thing. Like you are up. That is facts. But I mean, you react to people that are also up. You get involved in certain things that are going to breed you views. That's what you do on social media. And I think I say that and he ends up agreeing with me, but
skip. It's you. No, usually chat. And no, shout out Nick Fuentes. I ain't no hater on white people. I love white people. It's usually a white guy. Yeah, pretty much always, right? No, there was an Indian dude. There was an Indian dude. But yeah, almost every single day. Bro, you already asked right. Type of one if we see these every single day. Every single day. Another one drops. Oh my God. I just gave free clout to him too.
You didn't give free clout to me, bro. The video would have pulled views anyway. We both have the same amount of fucking subs. Like, this is what I don't get. Like, I'm not like making these videos so you react to it. I don't care if you ever watch any of my videos. I react to the shit my chat sends me, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll give my opinion on it. No matter the video. Not every video I'm gonna watch. Sometimes my chat sends me stupid ass videos from like 10 fucking years ago. But like, dude, if I react to the video, I react to the video. And why does it matter if it's all white people? Like, that's like I'm not gonna call you racist. I don't think you're racist. But like why does that matter? It's all white people, okay?
White liberals every day, yeah. No, chill with the racism. I'm not racist, man. Nick Fuentes on my stream all the time. I talk to Destiny all the time. It's usually a white dude who talks about similar issues and then sees.
But like, why? Like, why does that matter?
I'm doing it better, and I live rent free in their head, so they make a video about me.
You don't live rent free in my head. I don't care about you, bro. I don't hate you. You're a content creator just like me. They send me your shit. I react to it. I made it a video because I thought it was a good video. That's it. That's it. Right? And you can do the same thing to me, and it doesn't matter. Right? If you think I made shitty fucking points, react to my video. Shit on my video. That's fine. That's all I do. I react to shit, bro. You're the same fucking way. Your whole channel, not your main channel, the Sneako channel, the other channel, your main channel is other shit, right? But this is like you're a reactor streamer generally. Like I am.
That's usually how it goes. Dudes in the chat. I react to what my followers tell me to.
And I'm typing this. I'm out with my friends, bro. I'm just on this stream. I'm fucking like, I'm sitting. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, this man is reacting to me. I'm typing and shit. I'm like, and everybody's like, hop on a call. Hop on a call.
Ain't doing it for clout, LMAO. Well, no.
I react to what my followers tell me to. I ain't doing it for clout.
I've seen your videos pop up in my Discord a couple times. You've talked about me like 3 or 4 times.
Uh-huh. And? Okay. And even if it is for clout. Okay, and? You do the same thing. It's the whole point of YouTube. You clickbait titles like you did with this one. Hater joins Sneako's live and gets pressed. It's the same thing. And then he shits on me for my title.
In your videos. No, that's not true. And maybe, okay, you're not doing it for clout, sure. I get, maybe it's not a video essay. But no, I've seen you do this before. It's okay. You can agree with what I'm saying. You know, you can resonate with it. You just talked about birds, and you talked about how women aren't the... Okay, he's in the chat right now. Yeah, because they at me in my Discord thumbnail section. Okay.
I didn't mean thumbnail section. I meant Twitch React section. They at me in my Discord thumbnail section. My Discord section.
Take accountability just like the girls in the video. But...
me taking accountability. Okay.
Joe. There you go. There's some clout. He said, nah, it pulls views, no funny shit. Oh, so it's either I see him chatting right now.
It does pull views.
Right now. It's either you're clout chasing or not. So yeah, it pulls views.
I wouldn't say it's called clout chasing, right? Because I don't care about clout. Like, clout is different than views, right? In my opinion. Like, I understand they kind of coincide, but like, clout is getting involved in drama and being like known. I don't really care if anybody knows me. I just want to entertain people, and I'm sharing my opinion on a subject, right? So it's just like, it does pull views. Like that, and that's not me saying, that's my, like, this is me agreeing with him. This is me saying, it for sure pulls views.
Because I'm up right now. You see what I'm saying, chat? There's a new one every single day. Every day. And don't call, I get triggered when people say I'm scared because I don't want to watch it. You're saying,
I don't think he's scared because he doesn't want to watch it. I think he's just not going to have anything to say about it.
The other white dude, like last week I made one, I told him to do 10 push-ups, and I'll do it. And I'll do it. I'm not going to say his name.
He said do 10 push-ups because I think the guy was like out of shape or some shit. I don't know. I'll do 1,000 push-ups. I'll do 1,000 fucking push-ups, man. You're not, like, I'm not, like realistically, I'm probably, like, I could probably outlift you. I'm not, I know you're not making that point about me, but I'm saying, it's not, I'm not worried about doing push-ups. I don't care about you reacting to me. It doesn't matter. It's just but people do the same shit to me. It's just react content. Good point by the Bartman, Joe Bart, right there.
But people do the same shit to me. It's just react content. Sure. But I mean, you see the title of your video, discount Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate's main disciple.
Andrew Tate's main disciple. You see the title of your video. Hater joins Sneako's live and gets pressed.
Yeah. Also, you need an apostrophe for Tate's. It's a possessive.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
But no, that's something that we see almost every single day. Like, you could say, it's about my character. I get reacting to the content and responding, but 20 push-ups, big dog, I'm white and I love your stuff, bro. I'm not talking shit about white people. I'm just saying it's usually white people who they can't grasp it for some reason. Am I lying about that?
But I'm not grasping what you're saying. Like, in the video I react to, which he doesn't even really show at all anymore, and he only gets about, a minute and a half into the video. Out of a 19-minute video in which I say, and I don't know, maybe 35 points, he reaches one of them, the bird point, doesn't respond to it, and then rants about me. And then, just goes on to something else. It's not, I don't care, bro. I'm not thinking you're scared or some shit. It's just what?
That's YouTube algorithm. You teach me, you title your vids for clicks too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everyone's doing it. But my point is that, we see one of these every single day.
Yeah.
Every day. And everyone in the chat knows that I'm not lying about every day. There's another.
No, you're right that a lot of people react to you, but I would say, and I'm not even going to say my content's special. My content isn't special, right? I make react content. But what I say isn't, some cringy in that video, what I say isn't some cringy ass, hardcore liberal-esque content, oh, that's offensive. I sit there and I say, yeah, these women are dickheads, right? Because the way they're answering the question is just absurd. Not all the time. Some of the answers they give, I agree with them. But, like, I'll agree with Sneako. Like, a lot of the shit they say, like, when they say men are wallets, yeah, that woman in the video is a fucking bitch. But not all women are like that, right? Like, that was my point. And, dude, that's the end of the video, and he just doesn't answer it.
Like, it's pretty predictable. Like, at least if you're going to call me a main disciple.
This chat is saying you voted for Biden. I did. Like, why is politics being brought into this? This isn't a political argument. You know what I mean? Like, another thing, bro. Like, I'm not like some dumbass cuck that's just going to think everything's fucking politics. This isn't politics. This has nothing to do with politics, right? This is me reacting to a video of you talking about how women should dress, how women are, and it's like, the title of your video that I reacted to was why 5s think they're 10s, right? And I reacted to that. That has nothing to do with politics. That is a personal opinion of yours that I disagree with. There's no intertwining to political standpoints, laws, anything in that video. We're just reacting to each other. The fact that politics is even being brought into it makes no sense, right? Like, yeah, you're right. I'm a liberal. You're probably not. I don't care, right? I don't hate people because of their political fucking opinions, right? Like, you disagreed with me. Yeah, your opinion is kind of shared by a lot of conservatives. That doesn't mean that it becomes a political issue. Just because a lot of people that are conservative agree with you and a lot of people that are liberal disagree with you doesn't mean what you're talking about is a political topic. That's just a coincidence.
And try to summarize everything I'm saying as if it's derivative of Andrew Tate, then at least sound different from every other reaction.
And I do, bro. Like, you don't watch the video. And I understand in the first minute I make that dumbass fucking point. You're right. That I compared you to Andrew Tate, and I shouldn't have done that because maybe you would have watched the video a bit longer. But at the end of the day, my video wasn't about you in comparison to Andrew Tate. Even though that's in the title, that was for fucking clicks. It's about you in reaction to the video. It's not even really about you. It's about what you're saying. I don't care about, like, hating you, right? I don't hate you. It's me reacting to what you're saying and shitting on what you're saying or agreeing with what you're saying depending on what it is.
Commentator who's saying the same exact thing about me every day. I told this one who made a video last week, do 10 push-ups on camera and I'll watch your whole video in full. All right? Dude said he hates me.
This was Ryan Beard, because Ryan Beard made like an hour-long video.
He doesn't want to get in Discord call and talk. So I'm not going to... Bro, I already got in a Discord call and I roasted him. He looks stupid. I don't feel like... Okay. Just the title.
Ah,
okay.
This is where he gets me. See, this was my fatal flaw. F in the chat. This is my fatal flaw. I didn't remember that because dude, I make my react, like, he uploads very fast. And, like, he doesn't really do editing, so I think that's in part why. Like, it's mainly just spliced content. I sent this to an editor. The video that I posted of him, I reacted to, like, 2 months ago. Or not 2 months ago, like a month and a half ago, right? And I sent it to my editor. He edits it up. I didn't remember mentioning Tate in the video. I remember just, like, because I knew the majority of the video wasn't about that. And I said, and this is where I'm wrong here. I'm dead ass wrong. I didn't mention Tate in the video. It was just the title. I did mention Tate in the video, but I mentioned him I mentioned him that one time.
We have some similarities. Watch Life is Worth It. The veganism. Continue eating meat. Wants to.
He ends up going off about vegans.
Genuous, but is now in your chat looking for clout. L. Joe.
Bro gave him $50. Homie said you came off as disingenuous, but is now looking in your chat for clout. L. Joe. I wasn't really looking in your chat for clout. Again, why? What am I gaining? Like, he had like 5,000 viewers at the time of this video. Like, I'm not really gaining anything. And also, you were saying that, like, you didn't want to give me clout, and then you made a video about me. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, you call me
But
disingenuous?
I was wrong there. I called him disingenuous in the fucking video itself.
Okay. Then why are you watching this, Joe? Why are you like this? See, people are so quick because I'm a truth seeker and because
the reason I call you disingenuous to a degree is because you say that you're a truth seeker and you want to share the ways to becoming successful and all, and that's like a big point of yours. Then why does your course cost a lot of money? You know what I mean? Like, I understand you're profiting off of it, and like props to you. If I was making a course of similar extent, I would also make it cost money. But, like, why does it cost money? If, like, the whole... And it was the same thing, like, a lot of people that sell these courses are. And that's why I titled the video Andrew Tate's Main Disciple, is because you're selling a success course, basically.
I live rent-free in a lot of these people's heads. He's going to talk down on my name.
And it's, like, how much is it? It's right here. Creativity Kit. Join. It's $50 a month. What's included? Creativity Kit owner, Discord role, the Creativity Kit, Musa Addictions, Sneako Additions, not addictions, and bonus content for $50 a month. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, that's why I said that. Like, and again, I don't fucking hate you. It's like every time I react to people, it's not just you. Like, a lot of people think, like, on TikTok or just in general, if I react to somebody, I fucking hate them. But, like, I don't hate you. Like, it's just, I just think a lot of the shit you say just is, like, wrong, right? And it's just, I understand it's a subjective opinion, and that's why you argue about it. Because at the end of the day, there is no objective answer to a lot of the things that you talk about. Same with a lot of the things that I talk about.
Talk down to me.
You never said that? I never said what?
The title. Call me disingenuous in the video.
I don't know if I called him disingenuous in the video. If I did, I did. But no, that's what, to back up that disingenuous, that's why.
Fake alpha male, Andrew Tate copycat, fake red pill, blah blah blah. He
never said any of that.
Didn't blow up before doing that. That's what you said. Like, you're backtracking on a lot of shit right now, Joe. Like, but I had the.
Well, you have gained substantial traction after you started streaming and doing similar things. But again, yeah, I know you did have the mill plaque before. You're right on that.
I just started streaming. This is my side hustle. I didn't blow up streaming.
It's not a side hustle. It's a main hustle because his main hustle is making money off of this, which he promotes through streaming. He probably does have a lot of assets. Again, because if he ever sees this, he's going to fucking counterpoint and he's going to say, oh, well, actually, I have assets here and here and here. Okay, that's fine, right? But you are making a substantial... when somebody says side hustle, it always is like an assumption that they're not making a shitload of money comparable to their main income. You are probably making a fuckload of money off of this. And props to you, bro. But, like, that's just why. I'm not even mad about it. Like...
Hidden Millie doing creative videos for 9 years, man. You react to Gerber Johnson. To Gerber Johnson, did another white dude make a video about saying the same shit? I didn't retard to do 10 push-ups. Those types of videos are getting old. A whole lot of meat watching. Oh, you did? Wait. That's insane.
Yeah, here it is. This is where this is where he knows that I did say that. Yeah, that's where I was wrong.
Say anything. You've heard me say a fake red pill, saying something, and you see, and they do Andrew. People would rather take the quick route, and this is the clout chasing, because Joe probably likes my videos. He probably actually agrees with me if he took time to watch it. He probably agrees with me on a lot of shit.
I do with the video, and you didn't fucking watch it! I say, I agree with your point on them. Like, not most of the video, I disagree with you, admittedly, right? But I agree with you on some shit that you say. And I said the same thing, bro. As much as Andrew Tate wasn't that great of a guy, I agreed with Andrew Tate on some of the shit that he said. It's just like the why. It's your issue, Sneako, is giving a wide assumption of all women about an individual interview of one or like 2, 3, 4, 5 women, right? Like, that's not, you can't make an assumption about all women because this one bitch said all men are wallets. Like, yeah, she's a fucking bitch, right? But, like, not all women are like that.
But he would rather get clout by talking down on my name, which is good. You guys should do it too. It's helping out my career. I'm gonna keep going up. I'm about to get another.
Well, dude, it's the same thing. It's like conflict breeds discussion, right? And this is a fact. And I'm about to spit fucking philosophical fact here. Conflict breeds discussion. If I agreed with everything that you said, the video would suck fucking dick. And that's a fact. Why do you think that content creators that are reactors a lot of the time react to shit that they disagree with? In part because then it breeds fucking discussion. It breeds people saying something. If I just watched my own video, what am I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's facts. Oh, yeah, no, that's so facts. Well, that's facts, right? Like, what? Like, it's never, it doesn't make sense.
Actually, I'm not going to get a milli plaque because I got a strike, but I'm about to hit a mill on my second channel. So go ahead, do it. Everybody's doing it. It's the trend right now. It's the trend. And they're going backtrack. He's in the chat right now. I see him typing, bro. You're backtracking. It's fine. But you don't get points. Everybody will talk down on you if you speak positive energy into the air. If I say I fuck with Fresh and Fit, I fuck with Tristan Tate, I fuck with Andrew Tate, Dick Rider.
But you're not getting, no, like, yeah, a lot of people that say that, like, yeah, you get a bunch of flack for the positive energy you put into the air towards Tate, Tristan, and all that. I'm not shitting on you for that. I did bring up the Tate point, but the main central point of that video was not shitting on you for liking Tate. The reason I disagreed with you is not because of the positive energy. It's the negative energy of you saying, oh, you're an astrology whore. Oh, you're a bitch. All women are like this. Women should just wear hijabs in public if they don't want to get fucking sexually assaulted and shit like that. Like, that's a dumb point. Like, that's just stupid. Like, women, and I give a point. I give so many good points. I talk about, oh, if a man wore short shorts in public, he should be allowed to do so. Yet if people were just staring at his junk, that's not his fault, right? Like, he shouldn't have to wear fucking pants so people don't stare at his genitals. Like, it's the same. Like, I give these points in this video, and, like, what you're saying is, like, it doesn't make sense. You didn't watch the video, so obviously you're going to make these assumptions without ever seeing it, right? It's just like, dude, you don't have to watch the video. I don't care. Like, I don't fucking care, bro. I'm watching this shit. My chat told me to watch it. It's just like, obviously you're not gonna, you're gonna make these assumptions if you didn't see it. EZAP!
Sneako as an L.
EZAP for the 11,000 fucking bits, dude. Garbage for the sub, Jamal for the sub. Dude, you are a beast. Drazzy for the sub. What's Vape? China, INAP for the sub. Alex, Arctic, Xbox for the sub. Lope for the 300 bets. Difference of overall intelligence between you and him is crazy. I don't think he's dumb. Like, I think Sneako's a smart guy. It's just like he disagrees. Like, he has almost polar opposite opinions than me on certain topics, which aren't related to politics. He's smart in terms of gathering an audience in social media. However, part of that, not that smart. Reaction to your counterpoint just says it all. His inability to respond to criticism and critically think about the consequences of what he's saying is absurd. Well, I don't think he's like not thinking of the consequences of what he says. It's just like he didn't give a counterpoint. He just imitated my voice and made fun of it, and then called me Tifu. XOXO for the sub, and EZAP yet again. Thank you for the 11,000 bits. You are a fucking beast.
Dick Rider, Dick Rider. If you just talk down on someone. If you say someone's a cloud chaser, you say someone's fake, if you say someone's disingenuous, if you say I only blew up because I copied Andrew Tate, you'll get all your fans in the comments will be happy about it. Now, the attention's on you. So everybody's in this attention battle right now. Everybody wants to be worshipped, and I don't want to be worshipped. I don't want to be an alpha male. I don't want to be I don't want people to worship me like they worship celebrities. I don't want
to be worshipped either, dude. That's fucking parasocial. I rant about that all the time. When somebody says I love you in my chat, I say it's fucking weird. Like, I don't want to be worshipped. I want people to like my content. My job as a content creator is to entertain people and entertain people alone. That's it. That is it.
My interaction with people in real life are just the same as they are with my, like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Everyone's like, yo, it's good to meet you. It's chill. I don't get, that's not how people are like. I'm the same off stream as I am on stream. I don't want to be worshipped. I want to be in here just to be able to talk my shit. I don't want to be always right. If you're going to seek truth, you're going to be wrong sometimes. I don't want you to take what I'm saying and take it fully at face value. I want to encourage critical thinking. And that means knowing that I'm a human and I make mistakes and I say the wrong things sometimes. I am saying right now, I can make mistakes, just like everybody else. But everybody else on the internet wants to act like they know everything. So,
dude, obviously I'm going to act like I know everything, but, like, I've pointed out where I've been at flaw here, right? Like, I'll point out where I've been at flaw, whereas, like, I gave a good point. You just imitated my voice. You're ranting for 15 minutes, and then you're going to watch the end of you're going to watch the end of 2 minutes out of my 19-minute video, and then click off of it.
When someone starts speaking the truth and seeking it like me, everybody else needs to try to find cracks and bring me down. But saying something positive, you ain't getting no points. Then we'll call you a Sneako dick rider.
Why are we always watching Sneako? This is the 3rd time I have ever watched Sneako on my channel. Like, or 4th ever. Like, I don't watch him that frequently, comparable to how much I watch Tate. The only reason I'm watching this is because he's literally talking about me.
Chat, you see him in the chat backtracking right now? Yeah, for being in his presence. Yeah. Well, gotta go. Okay. There you go. Popping right now. People think we're going Trump. It's a little bit exposed. You're obsessed with Sneako. I am in your head.
Those are half push-ups.
I'm in your head.
Place the man
like, it doesn't bother me that much. Yo, and I get mad about everything. A woman says that they're the prize and men are for only money. Like, yeah, they're a fucking bitch. But, like, that's not all women. That's just, like, these 2 women.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So, don't women typically...
That's it. Doesn't say anything. Watches 2 minutes of the video. Clicks off. Like, I don't... Somebody is in his chat called me a Satanist. A lot of people call me a Satanist because I took off my cross and I'm a philosophy and religion major, and I kind of say faith is subjective by definition. But it's more so as a means to have people be respectful of other religions. Faith, by definition, is the strong belief in God or the doctrines of a religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof, meaning that it's subjective, right? And so, like, when I say that type of shit, people get really defensive, and, like, they call me a Satanist, or that, I'm the derivative of the devil, but, like, it's out of me trying to say be respectful of others' religions, right? So it's like, and even so, like, when people say a Satanist, I feel like a lot of people don't even know what Satanist is. That's just like not all Satanists are doing like devil worship-esque weird shit. Joe used to be funny. That is until he became a crazy liberal. Perhaps due to his activist girlfriend. Bro, I was a liberal since my sophomore year of high school. He's saying Brooke made me a liberal. Brooke didn't make me a liberal. That's fucking funny, though. My girlfriend is admittedly, my girlfriend is a very, very hardcore liberal. I will disagree with my girlfriend on some political things. She is very liberal. That is true, but I don't like, I'm gonna speak my mind on this type of shit, right? That is fucking funny, though. Somebody redeemed Flex. No, it's like, it's whatever, though. My girlfriend's even more liberal than me. I would say, like, I'm not actually, like, I'm a social democrat, but I'm actually, like, not that, like, I'm not, like, so far left that, like, I won't hear out conservatives on most topics, right? Like, I have conservative friends. I don't care where people are in the political spectrum. It's like, if you disagree with me, you disagree with me. I'll argue about it, but it's whatever. Nobody gives Sneako his pie because he's obnoxious. But he's right. Every day I see a new TikTok one-hit wonder guy making a video on Sneako, sad as fuck. Not Jew boy, Joe Bartolozzi. How am I a one-hit wonder? I can see Joe reacting to this dub JoJo better. Oh, God, don't call me JoJo. Sneako reacts to so much Hassan and H3 videos. It's fair game. Facts! As I said, bro. Like, it's like, you react to other people, I'm gonna react to you. It's the same shit. You're a one-hit wonder, it is what it is. What does that even mean? A one-hit wonder is like, oh, you've done one thing. That's good. Like a song. How am I a one-hit wonder? That doesn't even make sense. That's a lot of L takes on your recommended list. Well, it's obviously going to be a Sneako video, a bunch of Sneako videos on my recommended when I'm on a Sneako video. But it's like you're saying you spread positivity, but like a lot of your shit is also negative, bro. Like just like mostly every content creator. I don't know. It's just like I'm not. Also, no, I don't know. It used to be funny until he became a crazy liberal. Like I don't even really chat. Do I get too political? Like I don't really talk about politics that much. Like I'll talk about politics if it's brought up, but like the whole premise of this entire video isn't even political. Like, it has nothing to do with politics. Like, the whole video that I made on YouTube, or even this video of his, has nothing to do with politics. And yeah, I am from New Jersey, which is a largely Democratic area. So at least you know that. That's good. So what's new? No, but it's just like, dude, politics are, like, just because I share my political opinion also doesn't mean you should hate somebody. And it shows the disconnect of people that, like, this kid doesn't like me anymore because he found out I'm a liberal. Like, I really don't think that that is something that should be like, oh, I hate you now. Like, dude, okay, you disagree with me politically. A lot of people in my chat are conservative and they watch me. It's like, whatever. Just because, like, dude, I don't really talk about politics that much. I'll share my political opinion sometimes, but, like, that whole video wasn't even political. All right, I'm done with that shit. We got to move on. One Riddler for the sub. Oh, Headsy for the sub. Colin for the 1,000 bits. Disney Sniffer is too political? Nah. Nah, but it's not like it's not even like... Dude, I don't think I got... Chat, have I gotten too political? Be dead ass. He's after the 300 bets. Chicken and insert name for the sub. Like, I don't think I'm too political. I mean, like, maybe. But it's just like I don't really talk about, like, when was the last time I, like, talked about politics? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really mention politics. Like, often at all. Like, I don't know. All right. Yeah, it's just like I'll talk about philosophical points, like stuff that's usually like more like it's intertwined with politics, but it's more like philosophical, like that. Like it's like your opinion on whether or not women should be more clothed in public. That's not a political thing. That's more so like just a take. I don't know. All right. Next video, murderer, one-punch killer, sniper, and gangster on how it feels to kill. You guys sent me this video a shitload of times. You're letting that one comment get to you? Well, yeah, no, that's how social media is. If you want me to be real, all social media creators are going to focus on hate more than positivity. That's just how it is. If somebody talks shit about you, it's going to affect you more than if somebody says something positive. All right, next. This video.
I went, I'll blow your fucking head off. I went, how about that?
Yes, Jacob. Your punch man knocked him out one punch.
Is this man dead? He can't be dead.
I've just killed someone.
What kind of kid were you when you were growing up?
Active.
Yeah, you guys sent me this. This was out of the last week. This is the most sent video in my Discord.
Confident, outspoken. I wasn't shy. I don't know, I felt like a bit of a protector around my friends that I felt were vulnerable, you know? And stuff like that. A bit of a defender, if you could say that, you know?
What would you say was a turning point in your life?
Well, it has to be in 2003, innit? When I was 19. And my best friend at the time called me.
So they've all killed people, and they're going to speak on how they all have killed people.
He told me that...
Is he not in prison anymore? Yeah, probably not. I mean, you can... How long do you go to prison for murder? I mean, this is in the UK, it seems, but... Like, usually it's not a life sentence. You could get out in, like, 30, 40 years. It's like 25, 30. Yeah, like 40. You can get it as low as 40. Yeah, so, like, realistic. But he seems pretty young. So maybe he only wants to... He calls you... Wait. He's after the 300 bets. Sneako calls you a cloud chaser, but copied somebody who was trending. Well, I don't know if he copied them, because he did have those takes before, but he did kind of get on the bandwagon more heavily then. One Riddler for the 300 bets. I feel like the feelings when you kill somebody would most definitely depend on the person. Well, yeah, that's why they're going to talk about it.
Him and his girlfriend, he was with at the time, been going for a bit of a rough patch, not talking to each other maybe for like a week or two, you know, on and off sort of thing. But during that period of time when they were going through their rough patch, his girlfriend...
Should I turn on subtitles?
...got raped by somebody. When my boy first told me what happened, I said to him, why didn't your girl go to the police? And he said she's scared to go to the police. And she just wanted him to do something to just stop this man from, you know, troubling her again. The plan was he was gonna pull up at the bus stop, what he did, and meet her. And we was in a phone box waiting for him with 2 baseball bats.
Jesus.
When he did arrive, came out the phone box, we approached him as he was talking to the girl. He saw us coming. He grabbed the girl and held her. Why are you gonna grab her like that and hold her like a shield? You've done something guilty. My reaction was to hit him with the bat to get him off of the girl. My boy done the same thing, hit him a few times. He let go of the girl. Then obviously he was trying to disarm me and take my bat off of me. I'm tussling him with the man, going back and forth. He's trying to get the bat off me. I'm hitting him some more. It was more just a human reaction thing, innit? You, rapist monster man, is not taking this baseball bat off of me. So if I have to keep swinging it and hitting you so you can't take it off of me and maybe turn it back on me, then that's what's gonna happen. And I just kept swinging it until he stopped trying to grab it. He dropped on the floor on one knee, and then I just ran across the road, shouted to my boy, let's go. We ran off. And that was it, basically.
Wow.
From where I lived at the time, we could see the police put up the tent around his body and all the road taped off and stuff.
Dude, so he beat him to death with a fucking bat. How long do you think that would have taken? Like, how many swings?
And they were just there for hours. And that's why I started to think this has probably gone way too far, because...
Maybe that's why he didn't get as long of a prison sentence, too, because the person he killed wasn't, like, innocent.
I don't know. Him. Is this man dead? He can't be dead. I only hit him a few times with a baseball bat in the head and around the shoulder, neck, and wherever else. It was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 days later, Crime Stoppers put posters up around the streets where it happened, saying that the man had died. Is there any information on this man? To this day, you know, it's a strange feeling. Sometimes you don't really...
Oh, do you think he didn't go to jail? No, maybe he didn't get caught. Well, then he wouldn't show his face, right? Because he could still get charged with that. Barbecue Boy for the fucking 10 gifteds. No, he had to have gotten caught. There's no shot he would come up and be like, yeah, I killed them. Well, I mean, it was 20 fucking years ago. Or 19 years ago when it happened. Barbecue Boy for the 10 fucking gifted. So I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if he would have gotten...
know what that feeling is, but it's there. It's hard to explain. I don't know. You feel bad about yourself, and then you question yourself. Like, am I a bad person? Am I a good person? You know, am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. I'm a religious person as well, so I think it's in the hands of God, innit?
I was out with my friends on a night out. It was one of my friend's 18th birthdays. And we were just out all day drinking. As the clubs closed on that night, I got some calls from my friends who I got separated with, who were in another bar causing trouble. And they would ring me up and say, oh, Jacob is kicking off. You need to come and back us up.
Dude, this guy killed somebody in one punch. How do you kill someone in one punch? Do y'all think you could even fucking do that? I'm blows for the sub. If somebody stood still and I fucking full-fledged punch him as hard as I could, I don't think I'll kill him.
So me being there...
Literally one punch man.
You know, what, 18, 19-year-old I was back then, I only cared about my friends. And so I went running down to the scene, and I sadly took it upon myself to get involved, and I threw a punch at the guy that my mate was arguing with, and...
oh, you can tell he regrets this. He seems... Like, that guy seemed like he talked about it chill. Like, this guy seems, like, sad.
And he fell on the floor. My friends came round the next day, knocked on the door. I answered at the window, and their response was, "Yes, Jacob, you know, you..."
Barbecue Boy for the 10 gifteds, dude! Sick for the sub. Dude, what the fuck? Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Barbecue Boy _QC. You are a fucking beast, dude. God damn. Big dubs in the chat. Big dubs in the chat. Thank you for the 20 gifted cumulative. Menace. Zombie for the sub. Barbecue Boy should be high on the leaderboard, maybe, for subs. You've been given a shitload of subs, bro. Thank you for the subs. Insane.
Your punch man knocked him out one punch. Like, trying to, like, praise me for what I did. And I guess at the time, I felt a little bit of pride getting that acknowledgement from my friends. And then a couple more weeks passed, and I ended up, my mum had saved up some money to actually take us on holiday. And we went to Tenerife. And then a couple of days later, after we come back from that holiday, the police.
Barbecue Boy for the 25 gifteds! Only Pezzy for the sub, too. Dude. What the fuck? Hurricane for the sub. Why are there so many fucking subs today? Barbecue Boy for the 25 fucking gifteds, dude. You are nuts! Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Actual fucking beast, dude. Dubs in the chat. Pog in the chat. Thank them if you got a sub. 45 fucking subs. Better thank him if you got a sub. 45 new subs to the chat. Thank you, Barbecue Boy, for the subs. 25 and 10 and 10, so 45 subs altogether. Damn.
Started raiding me and all my friends' house, and this was a month after that punch. And then that's when it started to become a reality that someone had actually passed away because of my actions.
How did it make you feel?
A mixture of every unpleasant emotion combined. Shock.
And it was a month later and he didn't know. How do you kill someone in one punch, though? How does that even happen? Oh, he fell on his head? Oh, I was going to say, like, there's no way you just hit somebody and they die. Like, he had to have fallen on his head and then had to go to a hospital, and then he probably died, like, a few weeks later. Only Pezzy for the 500 fucking bits. It's Peasy, not Pezzy. My bad. Only Peasy for the 500 bits.
Disbelief. Self-pity. And I guess at that time I also felt unfortunate. I felt like I was, why has this happened to me? My mum was, the best way to describe it is hysterical. She just kept crying about the pain that the other person's mum would be feeling. And I found that really difficult to...
Would you go to jail for that? Like, if he was... like, did he just run up and punch a guy, or were they fighting already? I know he said he went there and people were fighting. If you were in a fist fight with someone, and then you punched them, like, say they were beating the shit out of you, and you punched them and they ended up dying, I feel like you wouldn't go to jail, but the way he told the story, it seems like he just kind of ran up to the guy and decked him, and then he died. So, like...
I can try and think about.
The court hearing was hard, you know, for me, because all I'm thinking is, I just want this jury to hear from the girl. She was excluded from our trial.
Wow.
She got a plea bargain for conspiracy to assault. She's the reason why her and this guy, why this all started. Obviously, we're not going to hear from the guy. We need to hear from her. And they didn't get to hear from her, so it was difficult for me, you know? Sitting in there as a young black man, I thought, oh my God, I'm already on the back foot. Yeah, I just had to just sit there and just take it.
I gotta piss so bad. I have to pee so fucking bad. Miss it for the sub, dude. Holy shit, I have to pee. I've been holding the chat. I'm not gonna be able to hold it through the whole video. Count me down 30 seconds. We're back. Also, look, chat. The tattoo's starting to fucking bubble up. All the ink's going everywhere. It's healing now. It's healing. It's healing.
And then sometimes when your barrister isn't saying what you want him to say and fighting for you how you want him to fight, then, you know, you can't really jump up in the court and start saying, no, you didn't say that right, you're supposed to say this and say that, because obviously it compromises your character. You're going to have a whole jury looking at you like you're some savage. And you're not trying to be a savage, are you? You're just trying to be a normal person.
The court hearing was, it was packed. I didn't know who was in there. There was like random people from off the street who had managed to get in there, who were just being nosy. There was some of my family in there, people who I didn't know, journalists. And then obviously I was told that, you know, the family of the person who passed away was also in the room. So I think what I did is I put my head down, looked at the floor for the entire process, because I pled guilty early, so there was like no trial or anything. I didn't try and what they would say, bust case, or you know.
But do you think he should feel bad? Like, I don't know. I wish I don't want to restart his whole fucking story. Like, why did he punch the guy in the first place? Because it was like an accident. Like, you know what I mean? I would feel terrible, but I also don't think like I don't think this guy's like a bad person. You know what I mean? Because like he didn't mean to fucking kill a guy. And even this guy over here, I mean, he killed like an actual terrible person. Like, so I don't think either of these people are bad people. It's just like, I think that the one guy had a reason, and this guy was just like, it was literally an accident.
Try and get away with it. And yes, and then all of a sudden I was looking down at the floor, and the prison guard next to me pulled me down.
His friends were getting jumped, so he went to defend them. Okay, then bro, why is he even going to, so it was like defense then. But it was defense against him. Murder is murder. Yeah, but like, I'm saying like, I don't think these people, like, murder's murder, but they didn't just maliciously kill someone for no fucking reason. This guy literally didn't even mean to. He punched a guy one time, and then this guy killed somebody that was like raping somebody. Random for the sub. A-Bird for the 300 bets. It was a bar fight. Okay.
And I didn't even know how long I got. I didn't even know that it was all over and I was going to prisons.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was scared, and it just felt awful, to be honest.
Wow.
What was your sentence?
It was 12 years, but I did 8 months on remand, so the judge ended up sentencing me to 11 years and 127 days. It's only 19 at the time. We'll get out when I'm 30-something.
I was...
Dude! Oh, that sucks! Dude, chat, like, imagine going to prison right now and you don't get out for fucking 12 years. I mean, some people it's even worse. Some people don't get out for like 50.
Sentenced to... I think it was 13 months. In the end, it was 2.5 years.
What? Oh, well, the one guy actually beat the guy to death with a bat. This guy punched him one time. 30 months? What is that, 2.5 years?
An early guilty plea gets you a third off your sentence. I hadn't had any previous criminal convictions. My probation officer kind of wrote to the judge in the pre-sentence report just saying that she felt the longer that I was probably in prison, the more unhelpful it may have been.
Tell me about your childhood.
My dad was a builder. My mum was a
An
startup.
ex-London gangster. This guy's gonna go on a rant about how he's killed like 45 people, and this dude probably never got caught. This guy's about to tell us a story that no one's ever heard. He's about to tell us, yeah, I murdered like, I don't know, 25 people. It was nothing.
My mum, like, she had 8 kids. I was the baby, so I got spoiled. And I went to good schools, I went to grammar. My family was all straight goers. I was the one who corrupted them all. I was walking through a park, a couple of my old school friends, one of them let off a starting pistol, so the 2 coppers come in. And they started getting heavy with them, and I went, oh, you can't do that. I said, you've got to have a responsible adult there. He went, what, are you, a lawyer? I said, no, but I know my rights. And he went, okay, walked out, they come back, threw a razor on the floor, cutthroat, and he went, we're nicking you, but that come out your pocket. I went, what are you talking about? So they nicked me, took me to Stoke Newington. He said, they said if you plead guilty, it'll be a 10 bob fine. If you don't plead guilty, and you...
What is a 10 bob? What is this? I like what? TR Zan for the sub. Is that $10? 10 pounds?
Go up the steps. He said, you're going to get books for all that. So I done guilty. When I've gone back to work, of course, they've read it in the newspaper. I lost my job. And with a criminal record, it was very hard to get another job. So what opened up to me, I thought, if you're going to make me a bad guy, I'll show you how bad I can be. People called me a gangster. I didn't like it. One guy called me a gangster, so I stuck a gun in his mouth and educated him that I weren't a gangster. And I said, look, I'm a businessman, and my business is crime. At one stage, I'm sitting in the pub, all my pals having a drink because they were drunk, and Tony the Greek come into me.
This guy's like straight out of the movies, bro. This guy is straight out of the like a fucking James Bond type movie shit, bro. Oh my god. I'm not a gangster. I'm a businessman, and my business is crime. That's fucking insane. That is like the do you think he said that before? You think that he came up with that out of nowhere? That's like a savage quote.
He said, you know the fish and chip shop where your mum and dad goes? I went, yeah. He said, well, they're in bits. He said, like, a couple of Turkish guys got their daughter on heroin and trying to get her out on the game. And I went, do what? He said, yeah. And I know this family. They're hard-working people. You know, they're in that fish and chip shop from dinner time, working through the night time, you know, covered in grease, and they're nice people. He said, and they know about you, they've heard about you, and they want to talk to you and make it go away. I said, okay.
Oh, so, they're going to pay him to kill someone? Yo! Dude, this is like some fucking... Dude, when do you think he killed somebody? This had to be in like the 60s. This guy is so old.
I got him to see him, and he had this biscuit tin, bless him. And he opened up the biscuit tin, he had rolls of notes in it. He said, Bobby, he said, you know, he's crying, his wife's crying, and I felt bad, you know? And he said, you know, these people, terrible people, you know, told me what they'd... He said, and we don't want the problem. We work people. He said, you know... Said,
what crime do you think he did, though? Like, what type of gangster, even though he doesn't want to be called a gangster, what do you think he did? Like, because it seems like he wasn't in the drug business. What business was he in? All of them? He was in every crime business. He was a hitman. You really don't... I don't think he was a hitman, bro. It would have said hitman, not a gangster.
Don't worry, I'll make it go away. So he gave me the biscuit tin, and it was their savings. I don't have to take money off of them. I'm going to nick it off of people who really got it. So I said, no. I said, what you do, if we come in here, we get fish and chips free, and if my mum and dad come up here, you give them their fish and chips free, okay? I said, and that's the price. So I've come out and
I'm gonna murder someone for you. You don't have to pay me. You just give me free food when I come in. That's the fucking deal. That's the fucking deal.
Frank was sitting in the motor. He was my driver, old Frank. He went, "What's going on?" I said, "Tomorrow," I said, "at 7 o'clock in the morning," I said, "bring the car round. I'm not messing about with these people. They're dangerous. I'm going to shoot them." So I got out the motor, got the sawn off. One's under the car. I walked in and I shot him through the leg. And I went, "I'll blow your fucking head off." I went, "How about that?" I said, "If you ain't off the manor in 24 hours, I'm going to blow your brains out."
What does it feel like to shoot someone?
Well, I weren't shooting in my head, right, because they used to say, how they do it, so you don't feel bad about it. They'd say, "We've got a rat." So you dehumanise them. They're not a person anymore. They're a rat. So what I'm shooting is vermin. So
Whoa, dude. So he convinces himself that they're like a rat in terminology, but like he genuinely dehumanizes them to the point where he's just killing something. It'd be like him killing like a rabbit or rat, whatever, right? Wow.
No problem with that. You've got to dehumanise them so that they're just an object to be targeted, and you target them and you do it. To me, everything was business. It didn't matter whether I liked you or didn't like you. If someone said to me, "There's X amount of pounds, we're in on shot in the leg," I'm going to look at it and think, right, if I shoot him, I get caught, I'm going to do this much jail. If I'm clever and I don't get caught, that's my money if I shoot him. So it's not as glamorous as people think. It's like anything, whether you're shooting them, cutting them. Once you've done one, half a dozen ain't too many. You become hardened. And that's why it's very hard for you to show love and emotion, that sort of thing, because you've got to bring the shutters down. Because if you don't, you'd go insane. Or you put one in your own mouth, you know?
Wow. Dude, that guy has to be the most interesting person in the world. Actually. He just said you have to shut down all your emotions because if you don't, you go insane or kill yourself. Wow.
Can you remember the first mission you were sent on?
Yeah, I can. It was in Iraq. We were in the Maysan Desert. And the Maysan Desert is a vast, vast place. And it's desolate. We were getting...
Scarcore for the 300 bits. This guy speaks like when my parents tell me something right after I wake up. When like you're in a daze and confused, you only understand every third word. Young for the 300 bits. Did y'all see what happened in Colorado with the cops and the train? Chat, what happened in Colorado? Video shows train hitting Colorado police car with person handcuffed inside. Wait, should I scan this video first? Should I scan this video first?
No, that's
Why did they stop on train tracks?
Stay back! Dispatch 12346, status medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
You think those police officers are going to get fired? Why did they stop on train tracks? Like, what?
Stay back!
Well, she's going to be fine. But, like, what the fuck? Why did they stop there? There's also another thing. Somebody said there was a UFO sighting, like, last night. But I don't know where. Somebody has a video of that. Let me know. But I think, yeah, that was like a whole thing in itself.
Scouted by a motorbike. And every time we saw this motorbike, loads of mortars would come in.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in New Jersey. Apparently in New Jersey, there was a UFO sighting. Does anybody know where the UFO sighting was? I'm going to Google UFO sighting New Jersey. It was like yesterday. Yeah, like flashed a light. It flashed a light like your story. What do you mean it flashed a light like my story? The weird for the sub. Oh, yeah, no, the UFO thing. I have the video. It was fake. Oh. Well, if it was fake, that sucks. The weird for the sub.
The artillery and the mortars were getting...
It was a SpaceX Starlink. Oh. See, I never even saw the video. I just had people tell me there was a UFO.
Pretty damn close. And then I got the green light to take the target out. I shot. Missed my first shot. Second shot, I got him. And then I had to go up to the body to see if I'd... if he was, you know, dead. And I remember walking up to the body. The motorbike, the throttle was stuck in the sand, and the bike was revving, had an AK strapped to it. And the guy was on the floor, and he passed away. I'd shot him here. Yeah, weird feeling. Weird feeling. You feel like you're in trouble. You feel, I've just killed someone. But people are thanking you, going, oh yeah, good shot, tapping your shoulder.
Wow! You literally kill somebody, and it's not like, it's like the opposite of what society would make it seem like. You're like, oh, good shit.
Good shot, good, you know, good mission there, Craig, well done. But you just killed someone. Strange feeling, strange feeling.
Snipers work in pairs.
Yes, they do, yeah.
Can you explain that for me?
You have one and a number two. Now, number two is usually the best sniper because he'll work out all your calculations, he'll work out all the wind, everything you need to know for your scope. And basically then he will tell you to put it in, and all you got to do is pull the trigger. The number one is probably the best shooter. We got to understand then that sniping is not all about shooting and killing. The first job of a sniper is to gather lifetime information of the battlefield. So I'd look for my scope, I'd see a bloke come out of his compound with a lady, and I would make up a story, say, oh, there's Limpy John with his wife. And it keeps your mind occupied, and he goes, oh, let's see what Beryl's doing. And then you go over to Beryl, oh, let's see what Bob's doing. Oh yeah, there's Bob doing the same old thing. It's quite hard really, because when you do get to take the target out, you're killing Bob. You know, and you've made a name up for him for the last 4 days.
Oh, they watch him for 4 fucking days?
You know, but that's the sort of thing you need to mentally switch off.
Nah. Until they kill him? Bro's hard scoping. Oh my god, hard scoping to the extreme, man. Jesus Christ, 4 days to take the shot. Call of Duty quick scoping is so much different.
Let's go through some of the other missions you were on. Are there any
cooler for the sub
as dangerous?
One mission, we were in Basra Palace, and we got to go to this place called the P-Jock, and the P-Jock basically is just run by 15 people. That's it. And it's next to a prison. And it used to get smashed every single night from 11 o'clock at night till 5 in the morning. It is the gates of hell. The gates of hell. And they're trying to release all these insurgents, all these other hierarchy Taliban from this prison. And it was our job to not let them do that. We were on the roof on this occasion, and they came from north, they came from the south, they came from the east, they came from the west, they came from everywhere. And we got absolutely, I'm going to say it, we got absolutely smashed. We thought we were going to get overrun. So I phoned Tanya. I get a bit upset, you know, sorry. I phoned her and she answered.
Oh, he called his wife? Oh my god, dude. Would you call if you're getting overrun in a military situation and you know you're gonna die, are you calling a loved one?
And I said to her, I love you, you know. And she goes, I know. She goes, what's all that noise? And I said, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Why wouldn't you? Well, because it's gonna make them sad, right? Like, if you're in a debt, like, if you're gonna die on the battlefield, it makes sense to call them, but it's also like, dude, then you're, like, what if you die on the phone?
Just want to hear a voice, you know? Just want to hear a voice. And we went back on the roof, and, yeah, we were in the fight. It was like a wall got shattered. And when that wall of ice got shattered, everything that I've experienced in my tours through Bosnia, Kosovo, Iraq, Afghan, I couldn't stop it. My wife noticed it first. She noticed that there was something wrong due to my isolation, my snappiness, just depression, really, and suicidal thoughts. I'm not going to lie, I will cry later, because a lot of memories come up, you know, a lot of thoughts. I don't disguise it, you know. I'm a big advocate for PTSD, but I find I'm ashamed to have PTSD, and I'm the first one to admit it. It ruins your sex life. It ruins your friends, because no one wants to be around you because you're just miserable.
Damn, dude! This fucking sucks. Somebody ban this fucking kid's mod, please. This kid's just fucking spam typing. We're watching a genuine video here. This kid's being a fucking douchebag. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't want to go out because you get so angry so quick.
Joe, don't call me weird, but one day I was really pissed, so I went into my garage with a real frog and I threw him on the ground full power. Yeah, you just killed an animal. Why did you do that?
The army noticed it, and I got called into the MO's office, which is the medical officer's office. From doing 20-odd years, took half an hour for me to get kicked out. Yeah, I'll say it. My wife, we went to America, stayed there for a bit, and my wife went back to England to see her mum, and I nearly shot myself.
Wow.
I took all the rounds out of the gun. I was practicing where to do it, where I would do it, and I put the bullet in, cocked it, put it in my mouth, and Betsy was sat on the back of the sofa. She's little Yorkshire Terrier. She saved my life.
Damn, this is gonna make me sad, bro. This is gonna make me sad. This is gonna make me sad. Oh my god.
I wouldn't be here now, either sat talking to you guys or on this planet, if it wasn't for my wife and my dog.
Wow.
No fucking way. I would have checked out. Yeah.
Your dog really does, like, even in, like, smaller scenarios, not stuff like this, a dog or a pet in general does help. Like, there's been days where I've been, like, genuinely, like, upset or, like, mad or just a shitty day, and then your dog just, like, runs up to you, starts fucking licking you and all this other shit. Like, it helps. He has survivor guilt. He was the only sniper who made it out alive. See, that's so ass. Well, I mean, it's good that he lived, but I can understand, like, what he was saying. All of his cumulative missions together, it's just, like, it fucks with his head. You missed my bits from, like, an hour ago. Can you read them? Yeah, hold up. You said you would watch this video from Vlog Creations. You promised you would watch this newest video from Vlog Creations. Yeah, but now... Oh, fuck. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I'll watch the newest video from Vlog Creations, but I gotta get rid of that other video. Hold up. Alright, we'll do the Mark Rober video another day, but we'll watch this video. Making my oven freeze things, then hiring a repairman to fix it. We'll watch that today, but not right now. I gotta finish this. Gosher for the sub. Lightning for the sub.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
Oh, somebody redeemed... I want the Mark Rober video. We'll watch it fucking soon, dude. My god. Is it the Mark Rober video or the Vlog Creations video? Because I can't watch both. They're like fucking 20 minutes long.
You were sentenced to manslaughter. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk to us a little bit about what happened there?
That was a bad one. You know, that's the only thing I've got on my conscience that I have to live with. That is the hardest thing I have to live with. Someone chokes on a gag on a bit of work, you know, and they choked on their vomit. And
Do you want to explain what that is?
it's a bad place for me, you know. Like we've done 100 times. You tie them up, you gag them, yeah? You go, the police come, untie them, boom. If I could undo that one, just that one, that would be the only thing in my life I would undo.
Really? Every single thing he's done, he would only undo the time somebody died by choking on their own vomit.
The death of that.
Yo, mods, can you run a poll, please? Are there even mods in chat? There are 4 mods in chat, please.
At your hands has caused you so much kind of mental pain.
Mike for the sub.
Because it should never have happened.
I'll run the poll. I'll run the poll. I'll run the poll. Both will be watched at some point. Which today? The Mark Rober video or the vlog creations? I did promise the vlog creations video today. So this poll really kind of doesn't even matter because I did promise the vlog creations vid.
And even to this day, I have to live with it. I've done an innocent. And you don't do that in my
Are
life.
any of my mods here? If my mods are here, type 1. If you're a mod and you're here, I feel like no one's here. I swear to God, I feel like no one's here. Like, I'm about to start modding more people soon. Swear to God. Not you, chat. Oh my God, my chat's typing 1. I said mods. I said mods, chat. I said mods. You're all typing 1. I said mods, not you. Oh my God. Mods. People with the green fucking sword. I just got here. Cloak is the only one here. There is no shot. Cloak, can you please get me that Disney Sniffer video by the end of the day? I gotta upload that.
You don't do innocence. And no, that one I feel terrible about. But when I go to church, because I'm Catholic, I believe in that sort of thing.
Already sent
I always
it,
light
though.
a candle for that person, like I do my
Oh,
mum.
you sent it, but did you send it with the copyright music change? Miles for the Mrbeast. I'd love to be a mod, Jojo. I'm not modding people today. It's just like, no, there's literally no mods here. Or there's mods in chat, but they're not typing.
Mum and dad and my daughter who died, you know, I light candles for them. It's a respect thing, and I say a prayer for them, you know.
Do you have any regrets about what you did?
No, I don't, you know. Because I believed what I done was right. From my heart. I've looked at it in my head time and time again, over and over and over again. Am I wrong? Am I right? And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I'm kind of right. If there's one less rapist on the earth, then that's got to be a good thing.
Well, yeah, he's had to have a shitload of time to think about it, bro. He served, what, like 12 years in prison?
Do you think it's the right thing to take power in your own hands in this sense, or do you think we should aim at the police to address this?
The police officer got raped and murdered a girl the other day. So how can you go to the police? A police officer was convicted for raping and killing a girl the other day, right? So where are we going with this? The police are doing the same things. So how can you go to the police?
Damn.
How can girls go to the police? They're going to go to their boyfriends. They're going to go to their friends. They're going to go to their brothers. They're going to go to their dads. They're going to go to somebody that's probably going to do something about it straight away. And not be like, we're going to investigate and give you a crime number and get back to you. And you're scared to go to the shops now. You can't go out your house. Scared. How much women out there are being raped and violated and kids are being violated and by paedophiles and that. Ask them how they feel about people like that, whether we should take the law into our own hands and sometimes dish out our own justice. If it's a monster, then, you know, I'm not really haunted by that.
Yeah, I don't think he's bad. Like, chat, do you think he's a bad he didn't even intend to kill the guy, did he? Do you think he's even if he did, like, he's running the shit in his head. I don't think he's, like, I don't think what he did was necessarily, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. It's just, he's damn right. I'm surprised my dad isn't doing time right now. Your dad isn't doing time right now. For what? Yeah, no, I don't think are any of the people here bad? Maybe the gangster guy. Maybe the old guy. Maybe the old guy. Maybe the old guy. I don't know about the old dude. The old dude is good for, like, doing some things, but, like, the old dude also, like tortures people. Like, torture people for money and shit. I don't know. The old guy's the one that's up in the air. The 80-year-old king guy. The Kingsman, yeah. That one's up in the air.
You know? Would you do the same thing for your friend, for your mom, for your sister, for your brother? You know? Makes us question our own selves.
Sneako reacted to your reaction of him. No, he didn't, bro. I'm streaming. Is he live? I just did that fucking 30 minutes ago.
And even like...
No, he didn't. Did he actually? All right, we're done with that video, too. We're done with that video. It goes to the end. Did he actually react to it? No, he didn't, bro. Stop. There's no shot he already did.
Cops called.
No, he was just live with Salim.
Were able to accept
Yeah, he was just live with Salim.
themselves easier because I was out.
Bro, like I'll go in and I'll be like, hey, dude.
All right. What video are we? Are we doing the Mark Rober video? I'm gonna do the vlog creations video one day. I'm gonna do the Mark Rober one. No, I'll do the Mark Rober one tomorrow, bro. Or not tomorrow. I'll do the Mark Rober one next reaction. I did promise I promised I was gonna do this one. I promised I was. Are y'all fine with this video? Everybody's asking Mark Rober. Okay, fine. We'll do Mark Rober. I'm watching the other one. The vlog. Oh, fuck. We'll watch both. We'll watch both. Can we watch both? Can we just watch both? I'll move another video. I'll move the Shrek Fest video. We'll watch the fucking Shrek Fest video a different day. I'll move that one. Obviously, I'll move that one. We'll move those videos. We'll move those videos. The Shrek Fest video will be moved. How about that? Is that fine? We'll watch both of them, and I'll move the Shrek Fest in another video. Because the Mark Rober video and the other video combined are like fucking 45 minutes. All right. Bro. Barbecue boy for the fucking 25 gifteds, dude. Holy shit. My God. How many subs is that today? Fucking 70? Jesus Christ. Fucking 70 subs today, dude. How many subs do I even have? 153 today? Oh my God. Barbecue boy for the fucking 25 gifteds. Actual dub in the chat. We'll watch both the vlog creations and the fucking... We'll watch the Mark Rober one first. Then we'll watch the vlog creations one. Then we have how Dementia villages work. And then a horror story one that we might watch, might not watch. We're probably not going to watch that. We'll do that on Scary Video Day. We're going to do the Scary Video Day another day. All right, so we got 3 videos left, but one of them's long as fuck. Down for the sub. Barbecue boy for the fucking 25 gifteds. Actual dub. Thank you.
This is me entering...
Oh, beating 5 scam arcades with science. By Mark Rober. Everybody remembers the last Mark Rober video I watched.
An arcade wearing just your normal everyday backpack. Only technically it's not your normal everyday backpack because when I set it here and then nonchalantly load a few balls into the water bottle, then it plays the game like a good robot should and I win all the tickets. And that's pretty cool, but what if I...
Or you grab a ball, you walk to the side, and then you just throw it in there, right? But some arcades have gotten smart. This is what I used to do when I was a kid, right? You would walk over and you would just throw the ball into the 10,000 one, like standing right next to it. Some arcades have a cage that goes over it, so you can't do that, or glass. Oh, this one does have glass. I see it. I see it. This one has glass. I just saw that. I just peeped that. Most of them have cages. This one has glass. So this is actually a high IQ play. But I feel like foosball also isn't the best way to make tickets in an arcade anyway.
If I told you I made similar backpacks, not just for skee-ball, but for...
I watched this entire video on his Snapchat story. You watched a fucking 20-minute video vertically on Snapchat with ads every fucking 10 seconds? Some kid just says, I'm so bored. He's been following me for 29 minutes. Then leave the stream, buddy. You're not forced to be here, pal. Little news flash.
This game and this one, basically coming up with contraptions to absolutely dominate 5 of the most common arcade games, including some hacks that cost less than $1 and actually work to set world record ticket payouts. But we also secretly recorded data from a bunch of different arcades. So I'll teach you the strategies to beat the games that give out the most tickets, along with showing you the 5 games we discovered.
This one's such a scam. That one is such a fucking scam.
I'll teach you the strategies to beat the games that give out the most tickets, along with showing...
That one's a dude, when you go on this one, have y'all ever played this fucking game? When you get to the last one, it does like a frame glitch over your fucking, your stack. It doesn't, you literally like can't get it unless you time it like 0.01 seconds perfectly.
The 5 games we discovered are actual scams.
And that one. And that one. And that dumbass key one. Because that one's the most enticing. All you have to do is get the key to go in the slot. But here's the big fucking catch. You're never going to get it. Why do you think they have fucking $1,000 prizes? They have like an iPad Pro, Jordans, like an iPhone, AirPods, Beats. They have all those in that fucking thing. You're never going to get it. Never going to get it. Unfortunate for the 300 bits. Read my messages. I suggested the video of vlog creations on Friday, but I also think this video, I can't see a URL that you're going to type, nor am I going to click it, because that's sketch. Submit it in the Discord if you want me to watch a video. Unfortunate luck. That's how everybody does it. It's a much better video. It's only a small portion of the video. It has a timestamp. I can't click on the URL. Even if I could, I wouldn't. Submit it in the Discord, okay? If you want me to watch a different vlog creations video, then tell me now. Unfortunate, because I promised you I would watch this video, and if you don't want me to watch this video, I'm not going to watch this fucking video. Because you're getting one vlog creations video, because to be honest, I'm probably going to get bored of this video. Just Spaghetti-O launcher, like, I don't even know what's happening. Maybe, I might like it, I don't know. One Riddler for the 300 bits. You mean skee ball? Oh, what did I say? Foosball?
Don't ever step foot in another arcade again until you've watched this video in its entirety.
I will watch it, though. I'll watch a vlog creations video. You gotta tell me which one. But you can't send me a link. It's not gonna work.
It started.
Vlog creations is boring after Cole left. I've never even seen them, so I don't know who Cole is.
Now, admittedly, the genesis for this video came when I was using my over-engineered bowling ball that I could control just by leaning. Because I thought, what if I took that same concept and applied it to mini golf? And while that idea could be really useful for getting a good golf score, there's just no real payoff for my efforts, which focused my attention to the holy grail of any mini golf course, the arcade. It was time to recoup all the allowance money I've lost as a kid, starting first with skee ball. And before we really see it in action, let me first explain how it works.
You know the biggest scam ever is Chuck E. fucking Cheese, dude. At Dave & Buster's and all those other places, you get tickets based off performance. At fucking Chuck E. Cheese, they're the start of arcades falling off. Because I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese all the fucking time. And no matter what score you got the same amount of damn tickets, bro. It was such a fucking scam. You go to, I don't know if it's changed now, but when I was a kid and I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese, I could get 100 points or 10,000 points. I'm getting the same fucking 15 tickets out of that goddamn machine. My cousin won the key machine with his $20 and won a $1,000 phone. Won a $1,000 phone. Javon for the 3. I'm saying most of them are scams. I don't know which one you went to, but most of them are scams.
Because if you take away the backpack, you'll find a Frankenstein version of a softball pitching machine.
Because if it wasn't a scam, you would be able to figure it out efficiently and win it every time. It's so random and so unlikely that they have to profit off of the prizes. If that key game where you get like a phone or Jordans or some shit was learnable, it would be insane.
That we chopped up and modified so it runs just off batteries. Then there's a solenoid here that makes sure the skee balls get released one at a time. So if you just turn it on, then we put a ball in here, it fires the ball like this. The coolest part here though is when it's placed in the backpack, you roll this pocket up to reveal the ball exit, and then place this water bottle here as a clever disguise to
just bring the goddamn machine. Who the fuck's gonna kick you out of the arcade, Mark? No one's gonna kick you out of the fucking arcade for doing this.
up to 3 balls at a time. Now, of course, if you don't have a secret robot backpack, here's how you win this game as a mere human. For starters, if you watch the pros play, yes, there are skee-ball pros, they actually...
There's skee-ball pros. People that are pros in skee-ball. Asian, for the 500 bits, asks, why did you go into a useless major? I used to be an exercise science student going for physical therapy. I started doing social media and making money on social media. The two options were either A, I'm going to drop out, or B, I'm going to switch my major to something that I enjoy because exercise science takes too much time and I don't like it. So I switched to philosophy. It's useless in terms of job application in a lot of degrees, you're right. But with a philosophy degree, you can go into a lot of jobs. For me personally, it's useless because I'm not going to use it in the job field, but it still works in basic conversation and just being overall on social media.
Aim for the 4,000 point hole. And this actually makes sense because even if your throw is a little too weak or a little too strong, you're still getting significant points. A common mistake is to take the bait and go all or nothing by aiming for the small 10,000 point hole in the corner. The pros aim for this only in desperate...
Awkward.
Too strong, you're still getting significant points. A common mistake is to take the bait and go all or nothing by aiming for the small 10,000 point hole in the corner. The pros aim for this only...
Yeah, when I would play, I would only go for the 5Ks.
In desperate situations where they're behind and they need big points to make a comeback for the win. The other big tip is to brace your leg against the base of the machine in the same spot each time, and then try and only move your arm, which will make your throws more repeatable and accurate because you're reducing the variables that could lead to error. So if you want to win, just follow these tips and practice.
It's fucking skee ball, man. I'm not giving a fuck about that. They bring the least amount of tickets, even with the most amount of points.
Or you could just go with my route. So then when you're all done dominating, or if you think one of the workers might be getting suspicious, you can just pick up the backpack at any point and walk away with a bunch of tickets on your card. Up next is one of my personal favorites, basketball. In this case, the backpack is being used just to smuggle the special mechanism.
Bro bought his own basketball to the fucking arcade.
Inside. Because to the untrained eye, this is just a normal basketball, when in fact, it's a robot in disguise. Now before I show you exactly how it works, you first...
What is it even gonna do? It's just a basketball.
Understand how these games work. Just underneath each rim is an infrared laser and a detector. And then on the front of the rim, on the other side of that metal plate, is a reflector. So when the laser beam shines straight forward, it bounces off the reflector, and then the sensor's like, yep, I can see the beam. So when a ball goes through the hoop, it breaks the beam, and the sensor's like, aha, I didn't see it for a second. At which point it tells the game to add 2 points to your total, because that means you must have scored. In engineering, we call this a beam...
What? How is he gonna scam this? How the fuck is he gonna scam this?
Break detector, and it's the exact same concept you have as a safety feature on your garage door. So if you really want to destroy the high score here, the ball needs to break the beam, then somehow get out of the way so the beam reconnects, and then come back and break the beam again over and over again as fast as possible. But if you think about it, the whole ball doesn't need to actually get out of the way, just the part in front of the beam itself. And how might you do that? Well, one way is to 3D print the bottom hemisphere of a basketball in 2 parts attached together through some linear guide rods, then add a battery, microcontroller, and servo motor so the bottom part of the shell can translate up and down. This way it would reconnect the beam and then break it over and over again and register 2 points every time that happened. Now you just need a way to grab the rim so you can hang out there while you perform these shenanigans. And if you had some pneumatic pistons...
Oh, he's gonna throw the ball into the net and just get it stuck? And then he's gonna have a fucking servo motor just go... Why not just get good at the game? Why not just get... I feel like this is not even that efficient. I feel like you could just probably make the amount of baskets in that time.
Connected to a mini pressure intake controlled by a solenoid valve triggered by an RF remote. And then you could shoot the ball normally, and then with one push of a button, piston rods would shoot out and grab the rim. And then once mischief was managed, you trigger the remote again, and they would retract. Now if you just add another 3D printed hemisphere on top, then glue on the actual basketball skin, then when you put it all together, it would look something like this. Now if you don't happen to have a robo ball, here's a few tips that will help you get the high score.
This kid, anybody remember seeing this fucking video, this kid? He, like, blew up in, like, during Vine ages for, like, a minute. how fast he would get this shit.
Now, the most important thing is you never want to waste time waiting for a ball to roll down to you. And since these games normally come in pairs, just swipe your card on both games and then temporarily borrow the second set of balls. Now, this should give you plenty more than you need, so just keep the balls that are the least inflated. Now, you start the game and get into a rhythm where you finish your shot with one hand and then start grabbing or replacing the ball with your other hand before your first shot has even gone in. Or if the rim is close and you want to get really extreme, you can just go with a two-handed shooting strategy like this guy. But even that strategy is no match for my spherical transformer, because when I'm ready
That's
to go,
not fast, though. Doesn't that look slow as fuck?
I just shoot the ball with one hand.
Wait, dude, Sneako reacted to you. Yes, but not today. He reacted to me yesterday, or 2 days ago.
And then hit the remote right as it's about to go in. And now as the ball just sits there articulating, I simply
Oh, that
watch
is
those
fast. Okay, now that is kind of fast.
Sweet, sweet points rack themselves right on up. And then as soon as time's up, I just hit the remote again, and the piston rods are tracked. And while no one's the wiser, I've now engineered my way to a...
But, like, doesn't that make arcades, like, not fun? Like, I know, a lot of the reason of an arcade is the prize, but, like, playing the game is also what's fun, right? Who cares? It's money. Are you actually profiting, though? Like, is he gonna go over how much, like, because if he bought, say, $50 of tickets and then used these scams or these, like, machines to get tickets, would he actually profit in prize money? Like, I don't know if he would. I just feel like the disconnect of, like, how much a prize actually costs them to give you and then how much money you're spending, even if you're cheating, it's not... I don't know if how much you would actually make.
Buttload of tickets and a new lifetime high score. Next up is a really popular game.
I fucking hate this game. This game is so fucking stupid.
Called Quick Drop, where you hit this button to release these ping pong balls at the right moment.
Yeah, the only way you get any amount of good tickets is if you get all fucking 50 in like 12 seconds.
You get all 50 ping pong balls into the buckets within the 22 seconds allotted without
yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
Any shots, then you hit the mega jackpot. But the thing is, to get all 50 balls in before the time runs out, there's essentially...
Wow, this kid's goddamn awful at that. Wow.
22 seconds allotted without missing any shots, then you hit the mega jackpot. But the thing is, to get all 50...
This kid just missed every ball.
...balls in before the time runs out, there's essentially...
They literally didn't make one in that clip.
No margin for human error. Which is good news for me, because robot backpacks don't make human errors. Now you notice when I walk up, I can just set the backpack down and it self-registers right in place. The trick here is we 3D printed an exact negative replica of the button housing on the game. And this piston rod that pokes through and pushes the button on the game is attached to this solenoid that's controlled by this...
Yeah, but don't you have to time the rotations correctly? Like, because the game starts at a different point in where the fucking ball is.
Arduino microcontroller,
or the cups are.
And it tells it the exact timing needed to beat the game. Now, if you're trying this on your own, here's what you need to know. To successfully do this in 22 seconds, you have to drop 4 balls in each bucket, except in 2 buckets, you've got to drop 5. Now, dropping 5 into these 2 buckets isn't impossible, but the timing's so tight, it's really hard to pull off without them hitting the rim and bouncing out. Now the jackpot starts at 500 tickets, and every time someone loses, it goes up by 2 tickets, and each time that happens, the game gives you just a little more total time on the clock. And so if you ever see the jackpot at more than 625 tickets, enough time is now on the clock where you only need 4 balls per bucket to win, and it's definitely worth trying it a few times because that makes it so much easier.
Then I'll just use my fucking hands, Mark! Then I'll just use my fucking hands, Mark. If it's only 4 balls each one when it's past 600, why do I need a fucking servo motor to tell me how to do this?
Pull off. Alternatively, if you're too impatient to wait for the jackpot to rise up, you can just go to school for 6 years to get a degree in mechanical engineering.
Oh! He can do it in the 5 one as well. I thought his fucking machine only worked for the 4. I was gonna say, well, then just a human could do it anyway. Cacao for the 3. Can you please review this link and give your opinion? No.
And do it this way.
I literally just said I'm not clicking on a link. No.
And then even as all 554 sweet, delicious tickets are being added to your account, you can just inconspicuously walk away with your backpack in tow. For our next game, we've got the perennial arcade favorite, air hockey. Now this is the most complicated of all the builds because if you look closely here at the top, there's a hole in the bag for a camera to look out through. Then stripping away the
Oh my god, it's air hockey. Just fun. You don't even get, do you even get tickets in air hockey, chat? It removes the point of playing the game. It removes the point of playing the game. You know, the point of air hockey is person versus person. You don't get tickets. So they're going to play you when you just have your backpack there? I feel like that could still easily lose. I feel like if you slammed that, that still loses.
And then at your own leisure, you can eventually just come back and finish things off. Then with the victory securely in hand, you just disengage the two toggle magnets.
I really don't think that one would work in actual game. Because that guy was going real slow. If I just fucking whip that shit, your camera's not going fast enough.
Twist, and you're good to go.
Stop skipping. I didn't want to see how he built that one.
And finally, we've got the ultimate test of strength, the punching bag game. Now for this one, to make it more interesting, I wanted to find and challenge the guy in the arcade whose muscles looked the least like mine. So I stepped up first and rocked a 678 out of a possible 999. But then he stepped up and rocked an 877. And since that's bigger than 678, the trash talking commenced.
Maybe if you spend a little less time at the computer, a little more time in the weight room.
He is sweating. This is why I wear tank tops, chat. This man is sweating. Like, actually, holy pit stains. Like, dude, I would not, dude. I get those pit stains when I wear light colored shirts, so I only wear tank tops or dark colored clothing.
So that was disappointing, but lucky for me, I had a trick up my sleeve. Like, actually, because that's a fake arm in order to disguise this.
That was the one who's still a little inadequate.
It's basically a bionic punching arm powered by two spring-loaded pistons. To set the springs, we use a threaded rod and a drill, and once under tension, they're held in place with a quick-release mechanism.
Imagine Mark builds this and still fucking loses.
Trigger with my finger at the exact moment I want to punch a thing.
Why is he sweating so much? I don't know. It's like genetics or some shit. I sweat all the fucking time. Fish for the sub. The weird for the sub.
And I would classify the initial test in the lab as encouraging. Now it's important to note, to play by the rules for this game, there's no side punching, pushing, running, kicking, or headbutting. But you'll notice there's no rule against spring-loaded.
No headbutting? You're not gonna get a good score headbutting.
In punching gloves. So now that my moment of sheer domination had arrived, I stepped up and rocked an 838.
You still lost.
Which was less than 877, which was disappointing.
Dang it!
And in hindsight, I should have known it's really hard to compete with the
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Human body in terms of
I was expecting like 999.
Punching and throwing, because we're just so efficient with those mechanics, and I have to sacrifice a lot of the speed and momentum of my own arm body system when I'm wearing that heavy wrist-mounted puncher. But you know what? I'm a fighter, and what I lack in muscle mass, I make up for in tenacity. So out of curiosity, I took a closer look to see how the machine actually works. And it turns out it has a beam break sensor just like the basketball game. So it's that odd-shaped metal piece, which is
oh, he's just gonna jam some dumb shit up there and it's gonna censor fucking 999.
Attached to the axle and punching bag rotates around. The beam has this tiny window to hit the sensor. You can see the sensor in the front view here. So the game cleverly measures how many
Stop abusing the man. He's a legend. No, I fucking love Mark. It's just like this one, like you don't need, dude, like these two don't even get you tickets.
Seconds the sensor sees the beam for, and from that it infers how quickly the bag is rotating on the axle and therefore how hard it was punched. And this gave me an idea. So I went to the prize counter and redeemed a few of my jackpot tickets I'd been stocking up in exchange for a Pez dispenser. Step 1 was to unwrap and eat some of the Pez because they're just delicious. And then for step 2, I removed the head and cut the arcade card like this and then taped it.
Not Yoda.
here, and then went and tracked down my new friend. My theory was that if I extended the Pez dispenser and modified card out like this, and then let go, the force of the spring would retract the card, and it would break the beam so fast, the machine would think it was an insanely fast punch. But would it actually work? And it turns out, it absolutely does, because I maxed out the machine. So, yeah, use this information responsibly, kids.
But you just removed the whole purpose of playing the game. It's just punching.
Now, a few years ago, I made a video where I visited the carnival and collected data on all the games and then used physics to expose which carnival games were rigged and then showed how to beat them. So this time around, instead of the carnival, I once again bribed some family friends with unlimited Slurpees in exchange for them collecting a bunch of data at some local arcades. And in addition to uncovering which games—
Bro's sitting at an arcade with a notebook, writing down how many people win.
Scams, which I'll cover in just a minute.
The biggest scam, bro, that fucking one.
Here's what we discovered. For starters, the most popular games in the arcade were the redemption games, as opposed to the experience games. And here's what I mean by that. Redemption games are the games where the goal is to win tickets. So like the coin pushers or this—
Oh, dude, only old people at Dave & Buster's play the fucking coin pusher. The coin pusher is actually more of a scam than the other thing. I would rather lose $30 to the fucking weird arm thing trying to get a pair of Air Jordans than lose to the fucking coin pusher. The coin pusher, you don't win anything. Like, even if you get a lot of coins, a coin is like one fucking ticket. You get 200 tickets. Oh boy, you could just get that on the fucking Flappy Bird machine.
Plinko game or spin the wheel. On the other end of the spectrum, you have experience games like air hockey, skee ball, or racing games. It's a trade-off because the games on this side of the spectrum give out more tickets, but it's not as much about the fun of the experience. And then in the middle of the spectrum, you have games like the ping pong drop or hit the clown that have middle of the road ticket payouts, but they're also middle of the road fun to play.
Love
now,
that
since
game.
The games on this side were a lot more popular, they earn a lot more money for the arcade even when you factor in the higher ticket payouts. We found that for a medium-sized arcade on a busy day, the less popular games were played 25 times, and the more popular ones could be played up to 250 times or more. At an average gameplay of $1, that means each game makes $25 to $250 per day, or about $7,000 to $70,000 per year. And
I might need to get into the arcade business. I might need to get into an only coin pusher business. Should I do that? I have a Dave & Buster's, but instead of there's only coin pusher games. It's literally just the coin pushers. The games that make so much money.
And finally, we found that if your sole goal was to win tickets, coin pusher games like this Avengers one seem to be the best return on investment. But honestly, you can just ask one of the workers there who are hanging out making minimum wage and are probably pretty chill, because chances are they'll just tell you which ones they regularly see pay out the best. Alright, so finally, let's get to the—
He just said the coin pushers pay the most. How the fuck do the coin pushers pay the most? Whenever I play a coin pusher, that's such cap. I feel like it pays the most if you have a lot of coins that are about to fall.
Real juicy part and talk about which games we—
When I retire from social media, open up an arcade instead of a restaurant. I'm not going to open up a restaurant. I said I was going to open some other shit. Not a fucking restaurant. God damn. Fish for the sub.
Discovered were basically scams. Now, I actually have some experience in this area because a few years back, I built my original backpack pots, and jackpot is your single a jackpot should be won. So this time around, I was curious what other games were essentially running the same scam where you think it's a game of skill, but in reality, the arcade owner is controlling when a jackpot's won. And as it turns out, this really popular game called Stacker employs the same trick.
I fucking said it. I fucking said it. It makes you play like 45 fucking times just to win. Fucking shit. I don't even play this game anymore. Like I've been, like, dude, the last 4 times I went to Dave & Buster's, I didn't even touch this game because I know it's a fucking scam.
This other really popular game, Keymaster, and this Cut the Rope game are also, in fact, running the same scam. In all 3 cases, I was able to get a hold of a copy of their owner's manual, and each one has some language around how the arcade owner can specify how often a jackpot occurs. I also found many, but not all claw machines have language around how it will close with full strength, but then back off to a much weaker strength of—
Yeah! I hate claw games. I fucking hate claw games. Dude, it's like the weakest human ever is just fucking grabbing it. Like, just fucking, it's metal arms. Yet it's like 1 pound of force to fucking grab the stuffed animal. Just fucking grab it.
Whatever is set by the owner. For this reason, it's best to try for prizes closest to the exit hole to minimize the amount of time it's held in the claws. And I call these games scams because they present themselves as winnable games of skill, when in reality, it's essentially a random dice roll that is heavily stacked against you. And just like at the carnival, the most lucrative games are those where people overestimate their chances of winning because they seem to get close, but they don't quite win. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and it will lead to increased play of the slot machine. But this is much worse than a slot machine, because at least in that case, you know it doesn't matter how you pull the lever because it's random chance. And on top of that, those games are regulated, so there is a minimum payout required by law. So for every dollar, for example, put into a slot machine, they have to pay out at least 80 cents back to the players. But for those scam arcade games I just mentioned, the default payout rate is on average 20 cents for every dollar you spend, but a
So slot machines are less of a scam than an arcade fucking claw machine. Statistically. If you put the same amount of money into both, you would lose more money in a fucking an arcade machine.
shady arcade owner could basically set that to 0 and no one would know, and that would be perfectly legal. And that's especially messed up because it's primarily played by kids. So if you remember nothing else, just try and pick games that avoid any sort of digital winning element that can be rigged, because in those cases, you just never really know what your chances are. These games, however, are all great options to at least have a better sense of your actual odds of winning. I've checked the manual for all of these, and what you see is exactly what you get. And I can vouch—
Well, the fish spin one is just ass.
Some arcades are more fair about this than others.
for the sub, Blue, and 9S for the
here
sub.
refuses to carry any of the games that can be rigged against you, which I think is pretty cool. However, if they happen to see this, my only suggestion is that moving forward, they should probably institute a no backpacks allowed policy. And perhaps also don't let people redeem tickets for Pez dispensers. This is a dad finder. It was made by—
Oh, this is not, that was the end of the video. That's something else. All right. Next! 2 more vids. Making my oven freeze things and hiring a repairman to fix it. I gotta piss before we start this. Should I play a video? Or should I play a fucking song? Let's play a funk song. Haven't played funk music in a bit. It's a good funk song. DM'd me. Sneako DM'd me. It was actually a decently nice message, too. Hold on. He did. He said, Sneako DM'd me. He said, yo, I definitely took your videos too personally looking back at it. I think I got clouded because I've been seeing so many hate videos recently. Don't think you're a bad guy. That was nice. That was nice. That was a nice message. You're chilling, bro. I react to a lot of vids and just give my opinion. I agree with some stuff, disagree with others. Not just for hopping on a hate train or something else. That was a dub. That was a dub that he did that. W's, I agree with some stuff, disagree with others, not just for hopping on a hate train or something. I do it with a shitload of vids my followers send me, not just political shit or something. My beef. I'm gonna say my beef for relating you to Tate. The main center of the vid wasn't that, but I did say that. You are right. That was dub. That was dub. That was dub. That was dub. That was nice. That was nice of him. That was nice of him to respond like that. All right. Cause like I wasn't really like hating like that though. I don't know. Like it wasn't like that.
So it's me.
All right, next video. We'll move on. That was dub. I mean, I'm still gonna react to some of Sneako's shit, and I mean, he might react to some of mine. I'm not gonna make me react. Like that would just be dumb to make the video of me reacting to him, reacting to me, reacting to him, reacting to a video into a video, because that would be like a quadruple inception. Like I'm not gonna do that. But nah, I reacted to his video about me because I just wanted to talk about it. But nah, he ain't. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't hate him. It's just like I disagree with some of the shit that he says. All right, making my oven freeze things and hiring a repairman to fix it.
No way. We came around to this side, and it says entrance on the other side. I should have followed you guys. Of course, you know where you're going.
Wait, should I watched your vid on my stream about me. Basically, just gave my points. Still disagreed, but voiced specifically, I ain't hate you or anything. Just giving my opinion compared to yours. I don't dislike you as an individual. I did agree with some shit. But dub though, thanks for DMing me. All right, that was good that he DM'd me though. That was good. That was a good thing that he did there. Yo, I definitely took your video too personally. Looking back, and I think I got clouded because I've seen so many videos. I just sent him like a little paragraph, basically explaining like, yeah, I reacted to you, all that shit, and we chill for sure. Like, when I post you or your vids ain't against you, more what you say as a means of conversation. You gotta post it? No. What you say as a means of conversation for my vid or what I'm talking with my chat about. Nah, I don't even need to say that. I've already said so many fucking things. Alright. Next. You gotta chill, that's a lot. Yeah, nah, I type too much. Making my, should we watch this, chat? Did we watch this video? Did we watch this video? Yes, I agreed to watch it. I gotta watch it. We got 2 videos left. Yeah, we got it. The only other Sneako, like, I mean, I'll react to Sneako in the future, too. I mean, like, if he just has videos. But the only real thing of Sneako's that I'm probably gonna, the only other video of his that I would make into a YouTube video is the video of him talking about, like, school. Because I reacted to his video about that, but he doesn't even really say that much in the video. It's me more so reacting to the actual video itself.
That's embarrassing. Oh, you guys didn't tell me I'm actually retired. This is the entrance right here. After me. Hi, how you doing? There's so many people working here. Hi.
Okay, so you can get a single 4-pack 6er party box.
What is this, chat? Cookie tour, spaghetti-o launcher. Let's just get into the video.
Labels on everything, and they always ask why. Because I don't know what these things are inside of it. Waters and plastic. Like, I wouldn't know what this is unless I read what's on the front. All right, guys, today I have my oven here that I bought on Craigslist recently, and it's not working properly. Every time I turn it on, instead of heating things up, it gets them really cold. I don't know exactly what. So we gotta get that looked at. We have Rob in this room right here.
How the hell did he make that? How the hell did he make that, though?
He has a monitor. He'll be waiting and watching for the right time to press the button and release the Ice Age. And so I'm gonna just play dumb, like I don't know what happened. I just bought it.
Wait, isn't this the dude that put beans in his gas tank? He did. I saw that video. There's a video of him. He put beans in, he filled his gas tank with like spaghetti-o or like beans or some shit. And then he went to like a mechanic and they just started like shaking it. And they were like, what the fuck?
Recently, and I don't know, I just need to fix. I've never seen one that does this. Repairman's gonna be here soon.
Yeah, and it was in a Tesla. It was like it was like he had like a Tesla that had the gas tank or some shit.
Who is it?
Hi, I want to find out, is this here for the stove?
Oh, yeah, come on.
Okay.
This is,
Oh.
to fix it.
I must be at the wrong house. This isn't Batty then.
Yeah, that's my name.
He said it was the stove.
Yeah, the stove is not staying cold, or getting hot.
Okay.
No, this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he staring at the fridge?
Yeah. Hi, who is it?
Hello, I'm a repair guy for...
Also, yeah, why does his door open outward? Does y'all's door open outward? Or inward? Like front, I mean, it depends on the room in the house, but like an outside door, I feel like always opens inward. Yeah.
Owen?
Yeah, I bought it recently on Greg's List, and I put in some codes.
Wait, why is there a different fucking repairman now? Is this a different guy? What the fuck?
Hi, who is it?
Hello, I'm a repair guy for Owen.
Yeah, I bought it recently on Greg's List, and I put in some codes and stuff, and
What's good?
I just pressed on these on the button, some of the, like a cheat code.
Oh, Sneako said going to Romania, but let's chat on stream when I get back. Would you guys want me to hop on a call with Sneako one day? I'd be down to hop on a call, discuss shit, share opinions, debate, whatever. Ain't gonna be like whatever. What would we even talk about? I would do that. I'd be down to hop on a call, discuss shit, share opinions, debate, whatever. Like I said, I just like debating, reacting. What should I say? I don't know what I say. Like I want to say yes, but I want to give more substance than yes. Like, you know what I mean when you're trying to think of what you should say to somebody? I'd be down to hop on a call, discuss shit, share opinions, debate, whatever. Like, I don't know what I should say. Just say yes. I'd be like, yeah, share opinions, debate, whatever. I'm down. I'm just going to say I'm down. I'm going to say I'm down. I'm going to say I'd be down to hop on a call, discuss shit, share opinions, debate, whatever. I'm down. For sure. Just let me know. No, I'd be down. I'd be down. All right. You thinking too hard about this? Shut up! You look like... Whoa. 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 Talk about women? Well, I mean, yeah. If me and him hop on a call, we're probably going to talk about, like, women, politics, school, stuff like that. Just because, like, the shit that I reacted to, like him thinking school's useless, shit like that. Like, I don't know. It'll probably get into, like, a basic debate-esque thing, but, like, I'm not going to, like, start screaming at him or some shit. Or I don't plan on starting screaming at him or some shit. It would be like a normal thing. He liked the message. That'll be a dub. Big dub. All right. Continuing. Add Brooke to the call? Absolutely not. My girlfriend... I love my girlfriend. I'm a liberal. My girlfriend's very liberal. Like, my girlfriend's like she will, like, not... Like, I'll hear out people on, like, what they'll think. Like, my girlfriend will be like, yeah, nah. Like, oh, like, no. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know when somebody's, like, very opinionated? Like, I'm opinionated, but, like, I've learned to, like, I'm gonna be wrong sometimes. Or not be wrong, but like I learned that like other people are gonna have other opinions than me, and I just gotta fucking deal with it. Whereas like I feel like Brooke would not be able to have like a peaceful conversation with someone that's like just genuinely like, you know, if because I can talk to somebody that has exact opposite opinions of me and just be like, yeah, but like Brooke would be like, what the fuck? Like the reaction would be more. You know what I mean? I feel like I was like that, but now I've been doing it so long, it's just like whatever. And I just have friends all over the political spectrum, so I don't really care. And I doubt me and Sneako are even going to talk about politics because I've never reacted to anything he said politically. It'll just be just stuff that kind of coincides coincidentally with political views. Shrexy for the sub. W. Brooke. Brooke's going to pull out the AK. No, she wouldn't.
Not getting hot. If I can press.
Why did he put the banana? What the fuck?
That's what it does. And then it's cold in here and not hot.
That's crazy.
So when I put this in, and then if I can put on the bake, and watch.
What would you guys do if you were a fucking stove repairman? If I walked in and it was fucking freezing shit, I would be like, bro, what? I would have to, like, call a supervisor. I would be like, this has never happened in my experience of fixing stoves. How does it reverse and become cold?
And now...
Yeah, I would just say get a new stove. I'll be like, it's over for this, man. I don't know what's wrong.
And feel. This is... Burry. Try to go on the motherboard, computer. If I can try to put stuff in it, this is the only thing that will be hot still.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just take the top off and see what we got going on.
You can see it? You can see it?
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you do 2,000 or 3,000?
200.
Why did he put a candle in it?
It's not on.
All right.
Even it makes a hot thing is not hot.
He filled his PC with beans. Do y'all want to see that one? Log Creations PC. Dude, I want to see that. Him filling a fucking computer with beans and then trying to get somebody to fix it. That's fucking hilarious. I filled my PC with beans.
We're filling up this computer with beans. We called the repairman to come and fix it.
Oh.
Right? That freaking mosquito, dude. I'm gonna murder its family. First, I'm gonna capture it, tie it to a little chair, burn the family's house down with them in it, while that mosquito sits outside.
Do you think that's an expensive computer? That shit's fucking ruined. That looks like no, that's a shitty HP. That's probably like $100 computer.
Tied to the chair, watching. That's what you get for sucking my blood, mosquito. Excuse me, mosquito? Can I go to the bathroom, mosquito? All right, this is the last can. Look at this mountain of beans. It's getting totally fried. Oh, it's upside down, dude. That's why. It smells like a capsule.
Ooh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I jump? Why did I jump?
Oh, it's done. I cannot wait for him to get here. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna play like as stupid as possible.
There's beans in your computer. Really? I would have no idea.
Who is it?
I just spoke with you.
Hey, you got my brother called to fix the computer?
Yes.
Why does he always change personas? Have you noticed that, chat? He like slouches over and he's like talks different. I am for the sub. Samuel for the 300 bets. Watch the video returning my icebox with a body inside. I'll watch that after this because these are like little clips almost.
It was working. It works good, and then you know.
And then it goes to the blue screen.
Right.
When it's on and it's working, you can do whatever you want to do until the blue screen comes on. Is that what happens?
Right. It turns on most of the time, and then.
Oh, he's really gonna open up that PC, and beans are gonna go fucking everywhere.
5-10 minutes in, and it'll go just turn blue.
Did I speak to you on the phone, or did I speak to
My brother?
Okay. He said you had like files that are important on here.
Well, I mainly use it for video games.
So can we turn it on?
Dude, you see how he's slouched over? I think he's trying to act dumb.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's up here.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. He said it's Windows 7.
Uh-huh.
Windows 7 has been, Microsoft no longer supports it. So what happens...
I don't usually have more than 3 windows up at a time, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Well, see, it actually is an issue within Windows 7.
But maybe max I would have like 5 windows open. Never.
He's talking about fucking Windows itself.
6 or 7.
Oh, nah.
Not coming on at all now.
It came on this morning, and then it turned blue, and then it turned off again.
Oh, did that come out?
What? It must have.
How'd that come out?
I don't know.
They don't just fall out.
I tried pressing some of the buttons on the back.
But the computer's not even turning on, and it's plugged in.
It comes on and sometimes, and then just turns off, and then sometimes it doesn't come on.
Okay. It sounds to me like a power supply unit might have gone bad, which is
I don't know what that one is.
Chef for the 5 gifteds.
Thank
you for the fucking subs. Dude, I need to see him open this. I need to see him open this.
I'm going to tell him that you're working on it and telling me the power supply.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. There's fucking beans everywhere. Chef for the 5 gifteds, bro. Dumb for that. Dumb for that.
Dude.
Power. Yeah, he say it's a power.
Wait. Come here for a minute.
He said it's power.
Dude, have you ever opened this computer up before?
No.
I'm going to open it up and show you something I've never seen before in my life.
What?
What? What is all this?
Bro, this is actually fucking hilarious.
This is not supposed to be inside a computer. This is beans inside.
What do you mean?
Where did you get this computer from?
Got it for me on Craigslist. I use it a lot.
Holy.
I never had an issue.
None of these black things, this is like food.
It's not like to help the computer stay cool or anything.
No. Someone sold you something with a bunch of beans in it. These are black beans. This is what you get at a Mexican restaurant.
And that's not good for the computer?
No. I have never in my life seen anything like this before. I am shocked.
He's gonna take a picture of it.
Board, a couple of little pieces of electronics. This is the power supply unit.
What's under these?
That's the motherboard, and actually...
These are the motherboards?
No. You all of this stuff you're seeing, this pile of...
These are the motherboards.
No, this is food. This is...
He's getting fucking mad. He's getting fucking mad.
Beans. Someone put beans inside the computer. None of this should be in here. I'm going to show you a picture of a normal computer.
No. So I have to get one without the beans.
Yeah.
We'll be able to work today?
No.
Will I be able to get it to work?
So. This is food. This is like someone took their dinner and threw it inside the computer.
But I don't see the motherboards in there like in here.
It's flat. You see the wire going into it?
But where are all the motherboards? Like, there are a lot of motherboards here, but I don't see any of the motherboards in here.
Yeah, well, those are not motherboards. That's food. You need to turn this and shake all of this brown shit out of here. It's not supposed to be in there.
No.
Does he ever tell them on camera?
All right, yeah.
What do I owe you for it?
Oh, nothing. I was nearby anyway. All right?
All right. When we told him it was a joke, he didn't like it anymore, and so that's why we blurred his face the whole time. Figured I'd tell you because some people are confused as to why people's faces are blurred.
Oh, he got mad. Oh, he got fucking mad. Rickle for the 300 bits. I was thinking of going back to college to study philosophy. Do you think it's worth it? Sorry for interrupting the video. Just need some advice. What are you going to use it for? Study it for what? If you have the money to just learn, yeah. But if you're doing it for a specific purpose to get a job, like, what is it for? That would kind of help me answer it. Or answer your question. All right. What was the last one? The icebox thing. And then we'll watch the Dementia Villages video. Returning a freezer with a body in it. Bro.
Special effects artist come and freeze him. Okay, so we're gonna put Rob in the freezer. We're gonna hire a freezer repairman to come and and work on it because it's just not like staying cold enough. And Rob is our freezer.
Bro, do you think that would like shock someone like mentally? Like, do you think? How long ago was this? This is so recent.
Repairman who we already had a freezer repairman come out, but he couldn't fix it or whatever. And it'll just be frozen in there like you like you fell in. So when the, when the repairman finally opens it, it'll go.
That I wouldn't believe that though.
Freezer repair. I'm gonna be my character Tom Furman. So he's like, yeah, no, we had a guy come out and like I don't think he could.
You're gonna lock me in a box full of a bunch of chemicals.
It's over here. We had a freezer guy come out a couple of days ago, and I don't think he could fix it. The problem is that I think it wouldn't stay cold and be cold. It'd get a little cold, and then it's not be as cold. And so he worked on it, and then his car's still here. I don't know where he went.
Is this freezer?
No, not this one. Let me get the manual for it. No. Hold it. I'll be back. I'm gonna grab the book thing. I'll just get the book real quick. This freezer guy came the other day and he was supposed to fix it, and I don't think he could fix it. I read through this and I couldn't fix it. And
these videos make me cringe. I feel bad for the repairman. Yeah, but like, do you think they pay them? Like, if I would pay this guy like fucking $300. Like after this, I would be like, bro, you fucking went through that.
I adjusted.
Tio for the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. IN for the sub.
Ready, boy?
Well, a week ago or 5 days ago.
Oh, he's about to leave.
But the knob on the side here.
Oh my God,
is the
he's
one
scared.
I don't know if it's cold enough.
Oh.
I just bring my stuff, okay?
What?
Oh my God.
Bring my stuff, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God, is he gonna run away? Oh, he thinks he's in like a murder mystery. Oh, he's like terrified.
He's about to drive away. We'll tell him not to. Right. One thing though, this is a joke, dude. That's my friend in the refrigerator. He's alive. His makeup looks good, doesn't it? We're still gonna pay you for your.
Bro. Oh my God. He didn't even, that wasn't even like a long reaction. That was just him fucking, oh my God, that's a dead body. And then fucking ran away.
Your visit and all that stuff, don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Did it freak you out?
Oh,
Bye.
I feel bad.
Here, I don't.
Oh, they get somebody else to do it?
Like at the bottom, there's a dent.
Oh, Jesus. Hey.
But it's on the coldest setting here. I don't think he could figure it out, the repair.
Uh-huh. Oh, man, I can't do this anymore. I can't take this seriously.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You don't know nothing about the freezer. Is there anyone here that can?
So I understand we have a body in the freezer?
If you want to take a look.
Skeleton in there? Oh, that's cool. Cool.
Oh, they don't even think it's a person. They just think it's like a mannequin.
Awesome.
Can we either return?
Sneako made a video on you? Dude, you are like 10 hours behind on this shit. I know. I reacted to the video. Sneako DM'd me. We're chill. We're gonna fucking hop on a call when he gets back from Romania sometime. I know. Bro, Sneako made a video on you. Yes, I know.
Even, like,
we watched the video. I watched the entire video. All right.
So
yeah, 10 hours later. You think Sneako told Andrew about you? No, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Isn't he going to Romania to see Andrew? I think that's why. All right, last video we got. Dude, the queen just died? Oh, no fucking way. Chat, the queen just died. No, you're lying. You're lying. No, I'm not going to be able to fucking act like I don't know that. How long ago did the Queen die? Was that like a week ago? I feel like it's been like 2 weeks. When did that happen? Was that last week? That wasn't last week. That was 2 weeks ago. There's no way, chat. Oh my god, the Queen fucking died, dude. Last month? No, it wasn't last month. When did the Queen die? I made the video of the day, September 8th. The Queen died September 8th? That was a long time ago. Well, that wasn't a long time ago. That was like, I thought that was like last week. Or not this past week, the week before that. Dude, it's been a bit since she fucking died. Wow. It's been 20 days. Almost. Damn. Did not know that. All right, next video. How dementia villages work. Last video of the day.
At first glance, the Hogevik looks a lot like any other neighborhood in the Netherlands. It's got a restaurant, barbershop, theater.
Andrew and Sneako are plotting. Bro, for what? I'm just gonna... For what? Against me? I doubt it. Like, I'm not beefing with him. Me and him made a video... Like, me and him reacting to each other's shit and disagreeing with each other isn't necessarily beefing. Like, we're just literally gonna hop on a call one day, probably talk about it. All right.
Grocery store and open green space. You can see people walking around, getting groceries and having coffee. The difference is that this neighborhood is a facility for people with severe dementia, and everyone else in it, from grocery store cashiers to barbers to waiters, are trained in dementia care.
I think having dementia or Alzheimer's is one of the scariest ways to go. Thoughts? Because you forget everything. Like, you forget everything. Like, you basically lose yourself. Like, if you have, like, in-depth, like you have, like, I'm not talking, like, oh, you died, but you, like, just started getting Alzheimer's. No, like, I'm talking, like, you die, like, in association with Alzheimer's. You will literally forget who you are. Like, genuinely, like, you're just in a state of, like, constant panic, confusion. It's terrifying. And so they made these... I know this isn't the only one. I'm pretty sure there's another one. I haven't watched this video, but I know dementia villages work. Or, like, it's whole homes and towns where, like, everybody there is generally, like, has dementia or some sort of dementia. Strike for the 300 bits. You're not going to believe this. Betty White died. Like... That was a while ago. Rickle for the 3. I want to study philosophy because I find it interesting. That's the only reason. If you just find it interesting and that's the only reason, and you have the money, yeah, sure. If you have the free time and you have the money to go back, yeah, why not? But if you don't have the money to spend on that, you don't have the free time, you could just get, like, philosophy books. But if you want to take genuine classes and you have the free time and you have the money, then why not?
This model of care has been dubbed a dementia village. As people continue to live longer around the world, the proportion of older people in the population will continue to rise, and that means a steep increase in the number of people with dementia. Caring for that population will require designing environments that help people feel safe and free, even as they lose the ability to recognize the world around them. And the architects behind dementia villages think they might have figured out the formula to do it.
So, and this is the Hogewijk. Social life is happening there, so you can see it now.
That's Eloy Van.
But, like, every person there has dementia. Couldn't that really go very poorly if every person is kind of in a panic? The President George Washington just died. Bro.
Hall, one of the Hogewijk's founders.
Dementia, it's of course a brain disease. If you look at your life as a photo album, you forget the last pictures. The last pictures, they fall out of the album, and so you remember the past better when you were younger. And that's a daily challenge for the individuals, how to live with memory loss.
In early stages, people with dementia can live at home, looked after by family, friends, or home care, but they eventually need full-time care. Often, that care comes from traditional nursing homes, but those settings can be sterile and clinical.
You all dine together in a big dining area. You all have to listen.
And it's scary to, it's not only scary to have it, it's scary to go through someone you know having it. Do you guys know anybody, like your grandparents with dementia or something like that? Like, it'll start with, like, them forgetting, like, a conversation or like something just like old people do. Starts with somebody forgetting a conversation. They ask you the same question every day. Then they start forgetting where they are for brief moments. They're on a drive. They don't know where they are. Then it gets worse. They forget your name. Then they forget their kids. They forget them. Like they start losing like stretches of time.
Listen to the same music at the same time, where you're forced as a person into a program of the institution. There's not that much attention towards who are you really, what is my life story, who am I, what do I prefer to do during the whole day.
In any setting, the goal of good dementia care should be to preserve quality of life as dementia progresses. In traditional settings like nursing homes, surface level changes are a good place to start. Since people with dementia might perceive dark tiles as holes, floors should be visually consistent without contrasting patterns. Brightly colored doors and handrails help residents navigate around, and dishware has been shown to help people with Alzheimer's eat more food. Acoustic ceiling tiles, carpeted floors, and soft furniture can absorb noises that trigger disorientation. Glass-fronted cabinets help residents have a clear line of sight to what's stored inside, and lighting fixtures that mimic natural light strengthen residents' circadian rhythms, which helps mitigate sundowning, where people with dementia become confused in the evening and night.
Some of the advice about...
Can you punch Bob? Can you punch Bob? Can you punch Bob? Can you please kick Bob? No. Now I'm not going to fucking punch Bob for the next 10 days because you said that. No, I'll actually punch Bob. But shut the fuck up, please. Somebody redeemed Flex really hard. Coley for the sub.
Lighting, clear lines, surface patterns.
That was weak. It wasn't a full wide punch, bitch. I just fucking punched him.
Are based on institutions instead of normalizing.
Reverend for the 5. My grandma died of dementia last month. She was living in a nightmare for over 2 years. And Matt for the sub. It's sad. It is. And I always wonder, like, how a sense of self is then when they kind of forget themselves.
The environment. All those elements are essential, but sometimes they are the solution for an institution.
But the Hogevik's design solution is different. Instead of changing surface-level design to preserve quality of life for people with dementia, they took a structural approach and designed their facility to look as much like the outside world as possible.
Our guiding principle here is normalcy. It's their vision, a normal life for people living with dementia.
What happened to the Samir video? I played those other 2 videos, the Mark Rober and the other one, so we're going to watch those after. Or not after, but Friday.
Traditional nursing homes keep all of their residents under one roof. But real households don't typically consist of dozens of people. So the Hogevik split its residents up into small groups of 6 or 7, recreating the scale of a single-family home. Inside, each resident has a private room, furnished with personal belongings. The units are split up into different neighborhoods to mimic Dutch cities that residents are used to.
The public space, the gardens, the streets, the squares.
That's nice.
They are equally important if you want to build a community where people live.
Opinions on the GTA 6 leak. Oh my god. Dude, the GTA 6 leak. The game's not coming out for 3 years anyway. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? The GTA 6 leak, nah. Oh no, we gotta see very base shit in the game. And it's probably all gonna change anyway. You know what I mean? Like, people were hyping the shit out of that. Like, I understand. Oh, like, the bigger idea is, like, oh, that hacker released the source code and all that other shit. Because now it's going to delay, fucking how long it takes them to process and all this other shit. Or, actually, the source code might have not gotten leaked. Somebody said that was fake. I don't know if it was or not. Anyways, the bigger deal is the kid that was actually capable of doing that. The actual leak itself isn't really showing that much of the game. Right? It's showing an aspect of the game, but the game is so early in development still that it's not, like, we don't know what's going to be in the game yet.
Each neighborhood's public space.
He got arrested? Yeah, I know. He probably won't serve that. Wasn't he like 17 or something? Unless they retry him when he turns 18, he's probably not going to serve much time. Maury for the sub.
Given distinct landscapes and unique landmarks so people could easily find their way around. And destinations like the theater, barbershop, and grocery store were put in separate buildings, encouraging intentional movement and intermingling in that public space. These different areas provide multiple scales of experience, and residents are given the autonomy to safely wander along that spectrum, from very private to very public space. That autonomy helps further preserve quality of life.
People stay in their own bedroom. Many people socialize in the living room, but you can also decide to leave the house because the front door is open and to walk to your own private outdoor space, your terrace or balcony or your own garden. Or
it makes their life less shitty when they're going through that.
You walk further into the neighborhood where you can mingle. So it's about choice, 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 where you want to be during the whole day and with whom.
Crucially, the Hogeveeg's design allows for a balance of safe design and controlled risk. Walkways, for example, don't have super high walls to guarantee that no one falls over.
You see handrails everywhere in institutions.
What the fuck are we watching? A video about dementia villages. We actually don't really need to watch the rest of this. But yeah, no, I just wanted to watch that video. Somebody sent it a while ago. It was like a month. It was a while ago. Probably when it came out. Yeah, when it came out in like August. All right. What? Or who do we raid, chat? Who do we raid? That was a W stream. W stream in the chat. W stream in the chat. Who do we raid? Lex Little's live. Should we raid Lex Little? He just showed up on my recommended. I feel like we could watch him. Or we could raid him. Should we raid him? Oh, no, he looks like he's going through some stream errors. Should we raid him? Raid Slimesicle? Raid Amaranth? I'm not raiding Amaranth. I'm not raiding Amaranth, chat. Stop trying to convince me to raid fucking Amaranth. Happy, or Chef for the sub. The Lonely for the sub. Reverend for the 3. The pandemic was super hard on dementia patients because it was such a big change and no socialization. Yeah, it probably made everything even scarier, which was worse. Happy for the 300 bits. I had a good relationship with my grandfather. He was diagnosed with dementia 5 years ago, and over the years, he slowly forgot how to drive and where he lived. Eventually, he forgot about me and the family. It was hard and a big mental process for me, knowing somebody you've known for your whole life just to forget about you, and he passed away in early 2020. I'm sorry to hear that. Rip in the chat. Rip in the chat. Rip in the chat. That is very sad. That is very sad. But some people do go through that. It is sad to see, but it is something that people have to deal with. All right. Should we raid Lex? We'll raid Lex. Why not? We'll raid Lex. All right. Chat. I will see you guys tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. EST. We are starting with our Why Superheroes Suck Now rant, a Marvel rant Monday. Then we're going into probably a Marvel tier list on the movies, Marvel movies. And then we're going to end with probably some gaming. So that should be fun tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. EST. Be there, be square for the Marvel rant / other shit. Just general superhero rant, but it's mainly about Marvel. And then we're probably going to get into some gaming, whatever you guys want to do. Tuesday off. Wednesday, we're doing Spider-Man Remastered. Thursday, probably doing Val stream. I don't know if we're doing the big Val event tomorrow, but it will be a Val stream. Friday, reaction. Saturday, I might not be live because I'm probably going on a date with my girlfriend for our 1-year anniversary a little bit early because we can't hang out on our actual anniversary day. But I will update you guys then. We're going to be doing our ice cream tier list soon. Maybe next weekend. I don't know for sure. Maybe next Sunday. But I will let you guys know. Other than that, I hope you guys had fun watching the stream. Thank you for everybody that came out into the stream. We had a great view count, and I will see you guys later. We are going to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.